I love that intro. That intro has me all like.
I could agree with that. Yeah. It also makes my nipples hard.
There you go. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. We're playing around with things, having a little fun, being stupid.
45 seconds in.
Because
I don't know shit.
Ooh, she almost said a bad word before. Not allowed.
How dare you?
How dare you, Ruth? You gotta wait. You gotta get us a minute, Ruth. You gotta give us.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're over the minute now.
Oh, here we go. Now this is.
I don't know shit about fuck.
That's what's going on there. Look at me. I'm wearing my Punisher shirt today. It's John Ward and the Punisher here today.
That's right.
In honor of a badass 45-minute. It was billed as a movie, as a special, as a bunch of different things. But all in all, it wound up being like a 45-minute show or something. But man, the Punisher was phenomenal. I loved it. It was well worth the wait. And I cannot wait for more John Bernthal as the Punisher in Spider-Man and then wherever else we may get him or the Punisher down the road. John, I do know that you have also seen it. How are you feeling after like a day or two of seeing it and digesting it, kind of processing it? Where do you feel about this Punisher now? Is this, for me, this is, if we're going to consider it a standalone movie, like Warzone or like, the other films, I think this is the best. To me, this is the best 45 minutes in Marvel history. I absolutely love this.
Oh, wow.
No, for me, there's no question about it. This is my favorite 45 minutes of Marvel history. So where are you with this?
Well, how many times have you seen it?
3 now.
Wow. Okay. So I've seen it once. I thought it was really good. And it's basically just, it's like The Raid and stuff. It's just nonstop action for like 45 minutes. And I appreciated that. There really wasn't it was a simple plot. And I like that. I like that it was simple. I liked it. And it was nice and gory. I would say Marvel Disney. It would be the best thing that Marvel Disney has done. Yeah. Definitely.
Can you think of something off the top of your head that would be better? Something, Marvel wise. Wow.
Jeez.
Brother, Dr. Pepper Zero, brother. Brother, I'm not.
Brother,
yeah. Have you tried the Dr. Pepper coconut? I want to try that.
No, that's a little.
I love coconut.
Yeah. Maybe I'll try it someday, but I don't think I want to buy a 12-pack of it to try it like that.
Okay. I like the weird stuff. So
yeah, well, on occasion to try like a 1 bottle or 1 can of it is something that might be interesting, but I don't know, because I just don't feel like I could down a 12-pack of that. So yeah, I don't know. But anyways, was there something before I so rudely interrupted you? I know it was a massive burp. It was that burp was off the charts. So
yeah, it wiped my memory of what we were talking about. Just in like Marvel history type of thing, or
Marvel, anything Marvel that you like better than Punisher One Last Kill?
Maybe. Well, I would only probably say Wonder Man, but this is just a one shot. This is just 45 minutes for Punisher. So it'd be much easier and probably more entertaining to just sit down and watch that. instead of watching like 6 episodes or 8 episodes. But I was very surprised with Wonder Man. But it's not blood and gore. It's not nonstop action. It's but that would be the only thing that I wouldn't say it's better. I would say it's different because they're two totally different things.
Okay. Well, and that's why I'm just wondering if there's, anybody has what would somebody say? This is the question of the night. What would anybody that's watching say is better Marvel wise than this than Punisher One Last Kill? I just want to know where people think it stands. Sorry, I'm trying to figure something out here. I'm just trying to figure out, where people stand with it, what they're thinking, because for me, it's the best in Marvel history. I love violence. I see, I could watch The Raid. I could watch John Wick. I could watch things like that so much more than Marvel stuff. I don't need to see, Batman arresting people. I want to see Punisher using people as human shields while he shoots other people point blank in the head. I want to see somebody getting stabbed. And I wonder when I don't want to get too much into spoilers in case anybody hasn't seen it, but come on now. If you haven't seen this, are you really a fan? It's been out for, like 5-6 days now. So you've had plenty of time to see it. But there's some very epic moments of this fight scene, including one with like a pen, where, kind of like John Wick killing people with the pencil. And it's even referenced in John Wick that he kills people, he's killed somebody with the pencil. I wonder, like, I loved that. And it's like, are we saying, okay, well, if John Wick could do it, I could do it too? Are we paying homage to John Wick, or was it just funny to do that? And the way Punisher must have stabbed that guy 20 times with that pen. It was beautiful. So I love that stuff. I love violence and gore and people that deserve to die in the movies getting killed. So I don't like Daredevil. The frustrating thing about Daredevil is Fisk should not be alive still. I am sorry. If Punisher was there, Fisk would not be standing on a beach somewhere. So,
well, and that's because it's all Disney-fied. I would say that this Punisher is more like the Netflix, is a lot more like the Netflix. So, yeah. Where it's just nice and gory. I think that it's hard to compare it to anything because nothing is really like it.
I don't want you to compare it. I just want you to tell me something you like better. Don't need to compare. We're not, but I mean, if you want to compare, go ahead.
I just don't think I can't say, because they're just so different. Fantastic Four First Steps is different. Thunderbolts is different. Wonder Man is different. I put all those together, but this is different. I could probably maybe put it next to Daredevil.
Okay.
And
we'll see.
For me, like better than Daredevil.
And so do I. And like this current the season of Daredevil that just ended. Man, the closest thing we got with that Daredevil to this, and I don't know why I don't have the poster. I should be putting this poster up here. But the closest thing to this was the scene with Bullseye in the restaurant where Bullseye just starts kicking people's ass. So, and that was like in episode 4 or 5 or something, maybe 6, but I think it was like 5. That was great. And so I like stuff like that. But I'm more, I would rather see, I don't know, like, stuff like Punisher than Daredevil. Well, even though I enjoy Daredevil.
I think you watched an oddity and you're not going to probably get that again. So it's Disney. Your stuff is Disney-fied. You're just not going to get it. Who knows, even if they made another Punisher type of movie, like this, they might have them tone it down. You never know because it's all, it's all Disney. And I am very surprised that they did this because everything seems to be woman better than man. And so it's, I'm surprised that they let a man go around killing everybody.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a Punisher.
You know?
It's not like it was, the Punisher doesn't have any sidekicks. His only sidekick that, if come on now, if you haven't watched it, but we get a little bit of Karen in this. But she, she's not really there. It's his imagination. And we know that because she's wearing the same shirt that his wife was wearing, in bed before she, got killed. But I love this, how they go, because with Daredevil, Punisher has been like a head case. And we know Punisher is he's always been a head case. It's, just if you go back through the comics, through the movies, his family was killed. That's what turned him in to who he is. He's a combat veteran of the Marine Corps, and his family's killed. And that just kind of flips a switch to make him into the Punisher. Well, he was just losing it for like the whole, what we saw of him in season 1 of Daredevil. Is it Born Again, Reborn, whatever the Daredevil?
Born Again, yeah.
And then, but also in Daredevil, the first 3 seasons on Netflix, and then the Punisher show that we had on Netflix. What we got of Frank Castle there, he was still a head case. And so now it's almost like with One Last Kill, we've now flipped the switch and we have said, okay, we're Punisher now. I miss my family. I love my family, but I'm going to carry on and I'm going to get bad guys, in my family's honor, kind of thing. So I'm glad we've moved on from that. And then I cannot wait to see Spider-Man, and the trailer with him kind of going back and forth with Spider-Man in the streets and stuff. It is great. Very much looking forward to that. So, and you mentioned last week, because I had forgot that we had watched and talked about the trailer. And so you mentioned that we did watch it. And so I went back and watched it again. The Spider-Man trailer looks great, right? I am so excited.
I think that it looks really good. I know some things. Well, no, I know some things about Doomsday. I'm not sure about Spider-Man. I think Spider-Man looks really good, and it'll be interesting to see what they do with the Punisher, because in the comics he's hired to kill Spider-Man. So it's we'll see if they keep with that, because since obviously Spider-Man is a little more family friendly. Yeah. I would imagine that, Punisher's not going to be putting bullets through people's heads, but, we'll see what they do with it. But I think that it's great that they finally brought him over, because it seems like like Marvel and all these other companies don't know what to do with him. They make one movie and it's like, oh, okay, well, people didn't really go to it. Well, let's not make another one. And then 10 years later, they make another one and it's the same thing. So,
well, and this is, I think here's the tough thing is, we had this 45-minute standalone production now that I think, whether they wanted it or not, it helps bridge the gap, because what we see in the trailer of Punisher in Spider-Man, he is the Punisher at the end of One Last Kill. He is not the Punisher at the beginning of One Last Kill, because there is a transformation there. So we needed to get him there. And but then where do we go afterwards? I don't know. And I hope we get more, because here's the catch. So the lady who's really responsible for all the chaos that ensues during One Last Kill is one, she was the mom in Who's the Boss way back in the day.
Oh yeah.
And she's the lone survivor of the Amici family, right? I think that's I think that was their name, Amici family. And so she's still around. So to me, that's unfinished business. So I'm hoping we get more Punisher to go after her, because that is now kind of like Daredevil has Kingpin, Punisher has her. So hopefully we get another season of him going after her or something. Who knows? We'll see. I can hope all I want, right?
That's true.
Yeah. Well, we've got a lot. We got a lot. Yeah. We got a lot to talk about tonight. Different movies and things that have come out. And so quickly, we will say hello to everybody so we don't forget about y'all for too long. But let me put Punisher away for right now, and then we'll say hello, and then we will get into a lot of news. John, do you have any pickups this week?
I have nothing.
Neither do I. A pickup list video, Mr. Bones, you can turn us off and go to bed. Mr. Bones loves the pickups. I'm kidding. Please don't do that. We got lots of stuff to talk about, including Obsession, which is amazing. And we'll talk about the scores and how it's doing and all that stuff here in a moment. Gail and says hello to OGP and John. What's up, Gail? Gail has a box coming to me, a box coming to John, and Fluffy got his box today, that lucky bastard. But Gail sent out a bunch of boxes, and so very much looking forward to getting that. We should be getting ours tomorrow, and I told Gail that I would hold off on mine and open it on a future live stream, whether that is next Sunday or unless we do something before. But I will open mine live. Fuck it, we'll do it live.
There you go.
That is a soundbite I need. And Gail picked up some new stuff. Nice. B Sculptor, what's up? Mario. Man, Mario, I saw somewhere else you posted something about being sick. Man, that sucks, Mario. I really hope that you caught it early and were able to beat that off there.
Yeah.
Antonis, what's up? OGP and John. Dollar Tree was cracking. Brent Mania, what's up? The best way to end a Saturday night is to be here watching you and John and everyone else. Well, you can do that on Saturday night or Sunday night, either way, Brent Mania. But good to have you here. I'm fucking with you because I do believe you meant to put Sunday. Receive John's package. Thank you very much. Decent, very nice.
Gail got the package too.
Nice.
So just waiting for Jeff, I guess.
Very nice. Jeff, what up? How you doing, Jeff? Yes. And Elika, what's up? So Elika loves, I know Elika loves, a lot of folks love the tier list. So we didn't quite get to the end of the tier list last week. We got through the S's, A's, and B's. And so we're going to just finalize the C's, the D's, and the F's. And then we're going to introduce the new tier list that we will really dive head on into next week. So that is going to happen a little bit later tonight. So stick around. Wicked Network was cracking. Fluffy Gamer, good luck, everyone. Counting on you. And don't call me Shirley. Fluffy Gamer, what's our Vector Victor? He's referencing airplane.
Surely you must be kidding.
There you go. Yes. Let's see here. NG, what's up? Hey. And let's see here. Let's see. John has harder nipples than diamonds. There you go. John, have you ever accidentally cut a glass door or service open with your nipples?
I've poked holes, but normally I just use Reese Witherspoon's chin to cut things open.
Oh, man. That's rough, man. That's rough. Deadpool Fanatic, what's up? Mr. Bones, what up? Let the mayhem begin. Yes, I know we're catching up here now. A little bit late. Sorry on your comments there. Never cut down beard, John. Oh, Magneticone does not approve of you shaving your beard, John.
I'll be shaving my head later on, so it all has to go, and then I can let it grow back. My skin gets very irritated if it's long for a while, and so I have to cut it to kind of let the skin breathe and heal a little bit, and then I can grow it back. So yeah.
Well, at least we don't have to see your balls.
Only if you want to.
No, we're good. You should see the creeper's balls. How's the G fam? What up? Let's see here. Mr. Jami, what's up? Ashwagandha, what's up? The Punisher was boring to me, but I was never really a fan of the wow. Well, and it is like, if you like The Raid, if you like John Wick, those type of movies, this was in your wheelhouse. If not, then I get it. But I love it, and I would still, I sincerely mean it. I want to know if anybody thinks there is, in your opinion, we are all entitled to our opinion. Is there anything better that Marvel has ever put out. In my opinion, no. This is what I want. That I want the Punisher. I want bad guys getting killed, and I want the Punisher going around wrecking shit. Liv, what's up? Hey, dudes, I'm under the weather tonight. Just want to stop by and say hi. Well, Liv, I hope you get to feeling better real fast.
Hope you're better. Yeah, feel better. Thank you.
Punisher One Last Kill was amazing for what it is. Yes, I agree. Solomon Kane. Is that what?
Is that Disney? I've never seen it. I probably should. So I can't say if it's better or not. But I didn't know that was Disney.
Oh, I was just talking. I don't care about Disney. I'm for me.
Or Marvel. I guess I didn't
yeah.
realize it was Marvel.
Yeah. Mario says, I like Thomas Jane as Punisher. I don't like this dude playing Punisher. Sorry, don't hate me. No, won't hate you. Tommy Jane is now my second favorite Punisher. Gail likes Thomas Jane as well. Robert C's in the house. What up, Robert C? How you doing? Can you do a clean shave like John Ward? Me? No, I'm not shaving. I look fucking weird without a beard. I've had it for too long.
Last time that we did hang out together, we did shave our balls together, though.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Man, I thought you weren't going to tell nobody about that, man.
Man.
How dare you?
How dare you?
Let's see. Jeff picked up a Blu-ray of Euro Sleaze I haven't seen. Caligula, The Untold Story. Oh, nice.
Oh, that's a pretty nasty film.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's European, so you know it's nasty.
Yeah, they do nasty good. OGP, I know you can't wait that long. I know, Gail. That's why I'm like, maybe we'll do a live stream before, but I told you I would wait and do it on a live stream. I'll open the box live. Fuck it. We'll do it live. Christian's in the house. What up, Christian? How you doing?
Oh, Perry. Hey.
Gail loved the package and poster. Very nice.
Yes.
How about
So I sent out 3 packages. The DVDs are each signed with a different pin color. So they're a little original for each person, and each person got an Aximus drawn poster. And that's by Joe Sherlock, who is my Aximus drawing guy. And he signed it in one corner. I signed it in the other corner. And I couldn't roll it and fit it. It was too big. So I had to kind of fold it a little bit. So that's why I told people in messages, like, be careful when you open the package, because it's probably sticking up a little bit. So if you cut it, you might cut into the poster. But those are rare posters. Once they're gone, they're gone. Those were done for the crowdfunding, and I just happen to have a few left. So when they're gone, they're gone.
Nice.
So you guys got a little bit of a rarity there.
Nice. Very cool. I love Euro Sleaze. Man, Euro Sleaze can be very fun. It really can, Jeff. So we do need to talk about sorry, I got a tickle in my throat all of a sudden.
I got a dick in my throat all of a
sudden. This week in the theater, speaking of Disney, Mandalorian and Grogu.
Pass.
I know you would say that. Okay.
Move on.
Calm your tits, sir.
Move on.
I think the trailer looks fun.
Move on.
I'm not going to move on. I'm going to leave Mandalorian and Grogu here all night, sir. To me, the one thing I do want to say about this is, based on all of the Star Wars we've ever received up to now, I don't know how the story is going to be. I don't know if it's going to be good. It's going to be woke. It's going to be frustrating. Who knows? The one thing about this is the trailer looks great. This might be the most visual pleasing Star Wars installment to date, because
oh my God,
the original
for Rogue One,
no, as special effects wise and all that, this looks great. As technology and everything is advancing, I've seen Rogue One multiple times, but I think this movie right here, because more of it takes place in space and stuff, where Rogue One a lot was like on the planet, but I think this has a chance to be the best looking Star Wars of all time, because like the 3 prequels, episode 1, 2, and 3, they're horrid because of the lack of special effects at the time. I'm not talking about the story. I'm talking about they look like cartoons. They look like shit. And I think if Lucas did them now, they would look much better.
Donald and I just did today, and it will be up in the next couple of days, a film discussion. Our very first video that we did 4 years ago is the original Star Wars movies. So we went and looked at all 3 trilogies. And Last Jedi, as horrible as it is absolutely gorgeous looking. Yeah. And it is beautiful looking, but it's a horrible film. Mando and Baby Yoda was supposed to be Mandalorian 4. It was supposed to be season 4. But they decided not to do that. So I'm hoping it bombs. I'm hoping that it does not do good at all. Season 1 was fine. Season 2 was fine, except Luke Skywalker looked like crap with the de-aging. And season 3, I refuse to watch. I'm not going to watch it.
I haven't seen 3 either.
I mean, when you get Jack Black and Lizzo to be king and queen of a planet just because of who they are, and then all of a sudden, Mando gets cucked, and he, by a female Mandalorian, like, fuck no, I'm not going to watch this shit. It's the same Disney garbage that we've been watching. So I won't. No.
Well, I hate to break it to you, but I will be seeing it in the theater because if I didn't have my movie pass, I probably wouldn't, but I will be going to see it in the theater. And so that comes out this week. Also this week.
It is required to see the other seasons to watch this, though. You do need to do homework unless you just go.
No, see, well, okay. Before we go into that, then I do not subscribe to the theory that you have to. I don't care what happened before. If you want to make a good movie, you need to make a movie that anybody who's never seen Star Wars before can come in, sit down, watch from beginning to end, and not care about what happened before. Maybe what happened before plays a role in this, but if you look at Star Wars 4, 5, and 6, the original trilogy, yes, it helped if you watched the first and second one before you watched Jedi, or before, it helped if you watched the first one before you watched Empire, but you didn't have to. You could sit down and watch those and just follow along. And so that's what I'm going to do. I don't subscribe, and I will never be I got to do homework, because the shit that they do, like with Marvel, and you got to watch 52 movies and 37 different, TV shows just so you understand the Red Witch or whatever her fucking name is. No, I'll never do that.
The Scarlet Witch. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. My bad. But I will be going, and I will see it in the theater. And, if I don't understand it because I needed to see a show, that will impact my rating of it. So,
well, the amount of homework that one would have to do for Doomsday is going to be amazing. So,
yeah. Well, and that's what it's just, I guess it's brilliant in a sense for the studios, the fact that they make you, if you haven't seen this shit, it's like, well, you need to go back and watch old shit. But for me, that's where I could pick up a comic book and I can read through a comic book, and I don't need to go see the first 52 different comic books typically to understand. So if that's the case, then they're doing it wrong, but I don't believe it will be. I think I'll be fine. Also, Passenger comes out this week. It says, "Don't ever stop." John, have you seen the trailer for Passenger?
Maybe. I don't remember. I think maybe.
Okay. So Passenger is a movie, and I've not seen it, so I'm not spoiling anything that's not in the trailer. You have these 2 guys driving down the road. One of them has to pee. They pull over, and the guy who's still sitting in the car disappears. The guy comes back from taking a leak and is like, what the hell is going on? And then all of a sudden his friend gets like thrown through the windshield of the car by like a beast or something. And apparently if you stop maybe in the certain section of woods or something, there's some passenger that kind of like a demon or something that possesses you or attaches itself to you. Something, I don't know. It follows you around. It's your passenger now, and it doesn't stop until it kills you.
Like
It
it
looks
follows.
kind of. I feel like this is not the most original story ever, and it looks like it's going to be an hour and a half of jump scares, but I'm going to give it a shot. It looks fairly well put together.
Okay.
It doesn't. I'm not expecting a masterpiece, but if it's a little bit entertaining, that would be great.
Just like Mando, I'll see all this stuff on streaming. You know, it's not important enough for me to go see it.
And then next week, we have Backrooms. This is interesting. It's an A24 film. The scary thing is that they go into one room and there's a door that leads to another room.
That I do want to see.
And then there's a door that leads to another room.
But
that a door that leads to another room.
But it's a thing. These are movies. This is just a big budget version of it. But there's a lot of these Backrooms type films out there. They're on YouTube. They're mostly short films.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you know, I'll go watch it. It's A24. I hope that it's good. But that comes out next week. So just letting everybody know what you can look forward to next week. The good thing is there's just been a lot of good stuff that has come out lately. A lot. And we got a lot more coming. So it should be a fun summer. Let's see. Before we dive into that stuff, I kind of want to do this. So this week, the big movie that came out that we're going to give you, or I'm going to give you a bit of a spoiler-free review on is Obsession. I went and saw this a little reluctantly the other day. I just felt like getting out of the house and going to the theater, and there wasn't really much screaming, come watch me. And I was like, I just didn't feel like seeing Obsession, but I went and I saw it and I walked out of the theater giving this a perfect 5-star rating. 5 out of 5. This is one of the best horror movies I've seen in a long time. Basically what you get from the trailer is a guy who's madly in love with this girl that he works with, but he is too chicken shit to tell her or do anything about it. He gets this thing and he snaps it in half, makes a wish, and his wish is that she would love him more than anybody else in the world. And she takes that literally. And there's more to it than that. And I'm not going to get into it because I don't want to spoil it. But it's way more than he bargained for. This is directed by Curry Barker, who also did Oddity, which is a phenomenal film. And he's done another feature. I guess it's not really feature. It's 1 hour and 4 minutes or something called Milk and Cereal. But other than that, he's just done short films. I am excited for Curry Barker. I think he may be the next Oz Perkins, because if you start out with Oddity and Obsession, you are 2 for 2. Now, Oddity is probably a 4 out of 5 for me. Obsession's a 5 out of 5. That's a damn good start. And it's funny because John Curry Barker from Alabama, which you weren't, but went to LA, went to film school, dropped out of film school, started making short films, and then people recognized his short films, got him money, and got him into making feature films. So I know somebody else who's made, kind of didn't finish film school, did some short films, and is waiting for a big break. You know anybody else like that, John?
No.
You dumb
fuck. Me. Oh.
So, but anyways, I'm not trying to say you have a chance in hell, but
oh wow,
I kid. But no. But anyways, I there was a distinct lineage between his path and yours. I found interesting. But
Well,
I'm
that's
telling
because
you,
film school's a waste of time. You just go
Well,
out and make
but
a
it just-
movie.
it just opens doors for you. Anyways,
It's very hit and miss. I mean, I learned stuff in screenwriting, I learned stuff in directing, I learned stuff in editing, but it's as far. And I mean, nobody came up to me and said, "Hey, do you want to make a film?" It was I had to go out and make a film for somebody to say, "Do you want to make a movie?"
Yeah, well, no, but I mean, typically the way it works is you don't graduate film school as a director. You graduate film school and then it's like if you got a job at a grocery store, you start as a bagger, then you become a checker, then you become a stalker, then you become a checker, then you become a manager, and you work your way up. You don't just walk in the door as a director. Most folks, have to climb a ladder. But anyways, all that,
Unless you're
the point
Steven
of this,
Spielberg.
well, yeah.
Dropped
But
out
Steven
of film
Spielberg,
school and then
well, okay. I want to get to, there's so much to talk about. I want to try and get through a couple of these
sure.
movies here before we get into heated of a debate. But Obsession is just phenomenal. It had me uncomfortable. Not many movies can make me uncomfortable, like in my seat, kind of squirming around a little bit, because you kind of know what's coming. And there's things I was worried this was going to be a bunch of jump scares. It's not. There are some jump scares. It's a horror movie. They're going to have them. But there are some things that happen in this movie that are like, oh, fuck. Unique and brilliant. And ballsy. They took some risks with this. They showed some things. They did some things that I was surprised that they did. But Obsession, you will not be disappointed. If you go see this and you're disappointed, you're just a hater and you don't want it to be good. We're
gonna have to see, because our stuff has not matched up lately.
Well, if you don't like this, you don't not only disagree with me, but you disagree with 94% of the experts and 94% of the fans. This has one of the highest Rotten Tomato scores of all time.
Now, unless it's a movie I like, we know that we should not necessarily trust Rotten Tomatoes, because they do.
No. But I do trust a lot of the fan scores, the popcorn meter, maybe not the tomato meter, but the popcorn meter. Jose, Mr. Master Chaos, also scores this 5 out of 5. So both he and I give it 5 stars. It's phenomenal. Over 1,000 verified ratings on the popcorn meter, and it's at a 94. So not many films ever score that high.
I might go see it Thursday. I mean, my payday is coming up, so maybe I'll go see it Thursday. So, but that's it's going to be interesting to see if we match on this, because we have not matched in a little bit as far as
if you don't like it, I will be shocked. Well, no, we both really enjoyed The Punisher. You like
Punisher, but I did not like Camp Slaughter. I thought it was awful.
That's an old low budget thing, but okay.
I am in the minority with Until Dawn. I thought it was really good.
Yeah, fucking Until Dawn. I
thought it was, and I'm surprised that you did not like it.
It's fucking terrible. It's the woke as shit. I can't believe you didn't.
How is it woke?
Well, it's been a while since I walked out. I didn't finish it because it was woke. I walked out of the theater. I did not finish that movie because
I did not notice wokeness in that movie at all, and I'm like the wokeness king.
No, I know. There's another film that I don't want to get into right now that you like, that I was like, how the fuck does John like this? This is the wokest thing ever. But anyways, Obsession, everybody. And when I say you, I'm not specifically talking to you, John. I'm talking to everybody, chat, watching, whatever.
The royal.
Yeah. But anyways, I suggest everybody go see Obsession. Support horror film in the movies, and Oddity is also great. So if you are looking for more great movies from Curry Barker,
so go support horror films, except for Until Dawn.
I supported it. I went and I left because it fucking sucked. Hokum was also pretty damn good. I went and saw Hokum at the theater. and it's not nearly as good as Obsession. But so Hokum, you have a guy who's an author, and he is going somewhere to a place. It's like a hotel Airbnb kind of, well, not an Airbnb, but like a bed and breakfast. This hotel place where his parents honeymooned, and they have both died. So he went back there, a place that they love to spread their ashes. He's an author, and it's Adam Scott who plays the main character here. And he's going there to spread their ashes because they love the place. And as soon as he gets there, bad things start happening, but deservedly so, because he plays a real dickhead in this movie. And he's just an arrogant ass, and none of the other characters like him. But once he gets to this place, weird shit starts happening. And if you can get through the first 20 minutes of him just being a real dick, this movie gets very good. It is a great haunted ghost story kind of thing. But Hokum was a lot of fun. You could probably wait till streaming, but if you have a pass and you haven't seen it in the theater yet, I would go see it. It's a good one. I don't think you'd be disappointed. So this definitely gets a recommendation for me that you should go see it. Have you seen Hokum yet, John? I don't believe you have.
No, I do want to see it though. I like Adam Scott, and you mentioning that he's a dickhead. That's why I didn't like him originally. Because he always played the dickhead in movies, and I'm like, dude, this guy's an asshole. Why, this guy's, and then he started just doing comedies, like kind of awkward comedies, like Parks and Recreation, and I went like, wow, this guy's great. So he's good at playing that role too. So,
do you consider him a dickhead in Krampus? I didn't think he was really a dickhead in that. Yeah,
no,
but that, to me, that's probably still my favorite Adam Scott film would be the original Krampus.
Krampus is good.
So anyways, definitely recommend Hokum. For me, Hokum would get like a 3 or a 3.5 star out of 5. Mortal Kombat 2, I really didn't want to. I mean, I like the trailer looked good, but I had feared that I would hate this movie. And I went to see Mortal Kombat 2 because I was looking for Top Gun posters. And so here's the catch. If you have a movie pass, you can go into the theater at any time and just book a movie. And if you don't want to see it, go home. So go in, get your Top Gun poster and go home. Well, they said they didn't have Top Gun posters. So I was like, well, okay, fuck it. I didn't have anything else going on. So I was like, I'll go sit down and watch Mortal Kombat 2. Mortal Kombat 2. The jokes sucked. They all fell flat. There's like just 2 or 3 little jokes throughout the whole film that were kind of funny, but they tried way too hard with these jokes. They were just not good. Some of the fighting looked really good. Some of the fighting, like these actors look like they've never like done any type of physical exercise in their life. These are the most wooden, uncoordinated people. Like, why did we not check to see if they could look like they knew how to fight before we cast them? I don't know, but so some of the fights were good, some were not. The special effects all the way through were pretty good. The story is simple. I expected it to be simple. And I'm okay with the story, aside from the fact that this is all I want to say about it. It's a girl boss movie.
That is every review I have seen is saying that it's a girl boss movie. And all of these reviews are like the girls just kick the guys' asses. So yeah,
pretty much.
I have no desire.
Yeah. It's okay. If, I would wait for streaming. There's nothing really to be spoiled. It's a Mortal Kombat movie, like what are you going to spoil? So the idea of needing to go see it in the theater to avoid spoilers, you don't. You can wait and see it when it comes out streaming, which will probably be like in 2 weeks. But it was okay. But as noted, I went and saw that, and my rating on that would be 2.5 stars, 2.5 out of 5, because I felt the need for speed. And 40 years ago, I also felt the need. And now, being that they have the original Top Gun and Top Gun Maverick in the theater. In fact, in mine was still playing in the theater today. So if you, which today's probably the last day of it, but if you wanted to go see Top Gun or Maverick in the theater, you may still be able to do that. Maybe beyond today, I'm not sure, but
I think it plays for a week.
Okay. So, and it came out Wednesday, so you may have a day or two more.
Yeah. And I did go see this. I took the day off work. I switched my days off, made sure that I went to a theater that got posters. I got 4 of them. I know you got something like 5 of them. I did pick up both helmets. I picked up the drink cup, and I ordered the tin popcorn cup, and we'll be making its own video on those.
Okay.
Unfortunately, you had to pay twice. So you had to pay once for Top Gun and then once for Top Gun Maverick, even though they're double featured in the same theater. That kind of sucked, but okay, fine. And enjoyed them just as much. And it was great because during Top Gun, there was a little crowd and in there, which was cool. And including this guy who I was talking to at the snack bar, who said that him and his friends, that he pointed them out at the front counter because they were buying all the merch. They're like, yeah, 40 years ago, my friends and I skipped work and went to go see this movie. And it was work or school. I don't remember which one. But they're like, yeah, now all of us are back to see it again. And then I talked to an usher inside the theater when he was cleaning and told him my story of Top Gun, about being an usher and working at the theater and playing Top Gun when it originally came out. So I thought that was kind of funny. But it was great. It was I really enjoyed myself. It was a great day. The helmets are expensive, but it's a once in a lifetime thing. A single one is already going for $100 on eBay, and they were like close to $50 each. So, and so I'm very, that was my highlight of the whole week, was the whole Top Gun thing. So
nice.
There was I'll say this, and I'm sorry that I'll let you go. There was a very weird teaser trailer for the new Tom Cruise movie coming out. And it's a weird promo that's like 3 minutes of all of his movies. And then it goes into like a little 20-second clip from this new movie that he has coming out where he's unrecognizable. He's completely in makeup. And then it ends. It's weird, is that it just looks like a promo for Tom Cruise. Like, hey, look, from Top Gun to Maverick, this is what he's done, celebrate Tom Cruise type of thing. But then it goes into this new movie that he's doing that is supposed to be good. It's got a great Spanish director attached. But that was kind of strange. They played that twice. And but yeah, great. If you guys have the chance to, if you haven't seen them, big screen is the way to do it. So
sure. Yeah, and it's between the two of them, they have made $11.5 million worldwide in the theater coming back. So so they've done well. So maybe some other films will get that type of re-release down the road because of this. But when I went to the theater to see, when I saw Mortal Kombat, the person at the theater said, oh no, we're not going to have posters. And I was like, oh, okay, bummer. Well, then I went back a couple days later to see Obsession. And as I walked in the door, there's a fucking stack of posters sitting out there. So my theater, they're always lazy. They don't hand out the posters when they're supposed to. They just set them on a table and anybody can grab them. Well, on the way in the door, I was like, oh shit, Top Gun posters. So I went and grabbed 2, took them out to my car. No, I thought I had 2, but there was 3. I took them out, put them in the car, went back in, watched Obsession. And then when I walked back out later in the very late in the evening, and this is like Friday or Saturday, Friday. Yeah, Friday. So the Top Gun had already been out for a couple days. The premiere, when they were supposed to give them out, was Wednesday. So nobody in my theater gave 2 shits. Nobody else was taking the poster. So I was like, you know what? When I went back out, I grabbed a couple more. So I was like, just in case I have any friends, that are local or whatever, I'm not shipping any posters. So I hate to break it to you guys, because shipping posters, then you got to get a tube and all. It's a pain in the ass. But if I have friends that are local or whatever that didn't get one and need one, I grabbed a couple so that these wouldn't just end up in the trash. So now I do have 6 of them. So suck it, John Ward. I have more than you.
But in spirit, I have thousands of them.
Okay, this is true.
Yes. Well, your theater is lazy. My theater is stingy. So I bought my tickets online and then went in and, hey, Tommy, hi, I paid for your movies twice, guy. Twice. And I went in and had my tickets and I said, hey, do you guys have the poster? And this girl goes, oh, here. She kept them up at the front with her. And she handed me one and I go, can I get 2? And she goes, well, we're only supposed to hand out 1. I'm like, I paid twice. She goes, oh, okay. Okay. So she gave me that, did the same thing, went out to the car. I got the soda and all that stuff. And then decided to pick up the helmet, the Goose helmet, because I already had the Maverick one. After Top Gun was done, I took the popcorn that they give you in the container, got a refill, got the drink refill, and then saw a different person at the front door, saw that he had the posters by him, and he thought I walked in. And he goes, oh, how many posters do you want? I'm like, how many? I'm like, well, give me 2. So I got 4. So
nice.
Because they thought it was 2 different people, I guess. But
if anybody in Vegas did not get an opportunity to get a poster, message John, maybe in passing some point. John can hook you up, or I can hook you up or whatever.
Yeah. And I'm the same way. I'm not going to ship out a poster like this, especially a Tom Cruise one. It stays in my collection.
So you know how Tommy feels about you buying all the merch and going and seeing the movies. You know what that made Tommy do, right?
Boing.
Tommy, I'm over here stroking my dick. I got lotion on my dick right now. I'm just stroking my shit. I'm horny as fuck, man.
That did make you horny as fuck.
You made Tommy all horny. Oh God. Yep, demonetized right there. Bam. Bye, Tommy.
Bam.
So anyways, yeah, Top Gun was there if you haven't seen, and I didn't watch it in the theater, but I did rewatch Maverick again the other night here at home. So that was pretty much what I needed to talk about when it comes to the movies last week, this week, going on right now. We'll get caught up on some comments before we dive in. Oh, well, I guess we should. Let's just mention some numbers while we're at it here. Very happy to report that Obsession has made $21 million. And I don't know. IMDb doesn't have the budget listed. It's probably out there somewhere, but I can't imagine the budget for Obsession was much more than 20 million. It couldn't have been 20 million. Let's see. I thought it would have it on the IMDb page, but it doesn't. So, the production budget was less than $1 million.
Jeez.
So it has made 20 times.
That is a massive hit.
And I'm telling you, this just tells you that for less than $1 million, you can make a box office blockbuster. You can.
That's why they kept comparing everything to Godzilla 0. Is that the film cost nothing to make and it was a massive hit.
Yeah.
But yet every Marvel movie was reshot and reshot and reshot, so it could never make back its budget. All these films had to cost billions of dollars, and they're never going to make their money back.
Yeah,
it doesn't make sense. These people don't learn. It doesn't make sense. You make it for as cheap as possible, but as good as possible. A good script goes a long way.
Yeah. Very, very, very true. I do want to see where Hokum is.
That's just a bunch of hokum.
Yeah. I can't find. Why can't I find Hokum? Oh, here it is. So Hokum has made also $19 million. So that I think is pretty good. I don't know what. I wouldn't even begin to guess. Film, let's see. Approximately $5 million budget. So it's made almost 4 times its budget already for Hokum.
So, which is good because Adam Scott probably liked the script and said, you know what, I'm going to work for nothing. I'm going to work for pennies because I love this script. And it's just him. You know, he's just on the poster with his name. So,
yes. Oh, no. Anybody else? And there are, let's see, main characters in the film. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All in all, this is really like essentially like there's people that come and go, but really it's about 5 or 6 main people in the cast. And aside from Adam Scott, you don't know anybody. But it's a fun film. It's definitely worth a watch. It's a little slow off the bat, but then again, so was Punisher. And so was Obsession. They all, as they're building the story, the first few minutes of the film are not action packed, but then you get there. And when you get there, you get there.
You know, with Punisher, I was enjoying him just walking around. I had no problem before the action started. I enjoyed him with the hood up and he's just kind of walking through the neighborhood that is just garbage, that people are just killing each other and robbing each other. And he's just walking. And we're kind of getting this idea from him walking with no dialogue. And I'm like, shit, I could see 45 minutes of him just walking. I'm enjoying this.
It was good. And see, I think the beauty of it is that if you went in, you would just see, well, this is a guy who has issues. You know, he went to the grave of his family. And, you know, you didn't need to know anything about the Punisher. But if you did know about the Punisher, you had seen what he'd been through with Daredevil and the Punisher TV shows on Netflix, where he was mentally, this picked up right there. And he just didn't care. There were all these bad things going on that typically the Punisher would stop. He would go wreck all these people that were doing all these bad things, but he was just walking by, letting it all happen. And so it was very interesting. And now it's so funny because IGN has cried. IGN's fucking pussies must be so wrinkled and fucking stinky twats right now from all the crying that they've done about at the beginning of Punisher. A little doggy gets killed. I know a fucking dog gets killed, but what does that do? That pisses you the fuck off. Where else did a dog
get killed? It did me.
John Wick. We killed a dog in John Wick, and then you got one of the best action franchises of all time. A lot of people argue it's the best action franchise of all time.
Yeah, that was the killing of the dog upset me, and I even messaged you going, if this guy, you know, doesn't get his you know, his comings up, I'm going to be really mad, and I was quite satisfied. So, you know, you if you hurt an animal or a child, you need to get what's coming to you by the end.
Yeah.
So it's upsetting at first, but hopefully satisfying at the end.
Yes, and that's where. So when I saw the guy take the dog, I was like, "Oh no!"
I knew he was either gonna this to it,
or something.
Yeah,
right. And so but you want an emotion. You want to fucking hate these people. And you know what that did? That clicked us all into fucking Punisher mode because we all wanted that dude dead after we saw what he did to the dog. So, you know, so that engaged the audience. It's a tough, but it's a very strong plot point right there.
And you don't see the dog get hit. I mean,
no,
you don't see any of that stuff. So,
yeah. So, and then, okay. So as stated, we do need to say hello and well, we did say hello, but continue with some of the comments before we move on to other things here. OGP doing amazing. My daughter is pregnant with the first baby, had a great birthday this past Thursday, turned 54. Robert, happy birthday, belated birthday to you.
Congratulations,
Robert.
To your daughter.
And Rachel went and saw a band that forgive me, the name is beside me, at Billy Bob's in Fort Worth the other day. Had me very jealous. I love Billy Bob's. But that was awesome. Glad they got to go have a little fun there. John is the throat goat. what we're going way back, so I'm not getting the references, but it's got to be something to do with shaving and stuff, right?
Yeah, I think it was the comment of dick and throat when you mentioned something about it. I said, "Oh, dick and throat."
Oh yeah. So let's see. Gail has your poster framed now. Very cool.
Oh, nice, Gail. Thank you.
My enthusiasm for Star Wars was extinguished long ago. Seeing the original 3 in theater was spectacular. Very much, Jeff. And I think a lot of us senior citizens, well, most of, I'm not quite there yet, but older folks here, we feel the same way. Mario, I want to see Mandalorian and Grogu. Can't wait. Nice. Jeff watched an 80s slasher that somehow flew under the radar. Death Screams. That sounds very familiar. Yeah. Jeff, because that's why it sounds familiar, because I have that movie. Death Screams, and one of the most unlikely cinematic pairings of all time, David Nelson and too much Playboy playmate Susan Kiger in this body count heavy, long overlooked Southern fried hack-a-slash 1982 Death Screams. Late one night, a couple of brutally murdered, make out spot. There's a lot of words. I don't want to read
that. Is a long description.
Yeah, it is. It is. But anyways, it's got the nice little Arrow video release right there. So good one. I don't recall. I would have to read more about it to see if I've actually watched it yet or not. But I'm definitely going to take a look at it tonight. I can see double feature with Passengers and It Follows. Looks like it would work, right, Christian? Gail approves of Death Screams. Jeff liked it, little slow pace, but decent story. Might pick up a copy. Well, there you go. Heard Brendan Fraser getting ready for Mummy 4. Yeah, Brendan Fraser went to in his mummy costume, showed up at a theater where people were screening the original Mummy. So lucky for those people. How cool would that be to see Brendan Fraser just walk in?
Oddly, it was the Tom Cruise Mummy that he showed up for.
Oh, was it?
No.
Was that? Oh, okay.
Hey, everybody, I'm here. They're like, oh my God, Brendan Fraser's losing it.
Mr. Bone says Curry is doing a new Texas Chainsaw. Is he the one doing that? Is that?
That sounds right. Yeah.
Okay. Well, now Curry came out and said that he wants to do a Nightmare on Elm Street movie. So I'll take whatever. As of right now, he has earned his right to do those, and I hope hopefully he can't do any worse than that last Texas Chainsaw Abomination.
Oh my God, was that awful?
It was. Midnight Pulp and Cineverse have several obscure titles on their service. Oh, right on. Streaming stuff. I got so many movies. You know what I put in last night, but then I was just too tired. Was Wishmaster. I was going to start watching these, but I just got too tired. I was like, you know what? After seeing the cast, I was like, ooh, Robert Englund. Ooh. Who else is in Death Screams? Or God damn it, Wishmaster. Kane Hodder, and who's the other one?
I don't remember. I know that it has a cast of icons in it, like their little cameos.
Anyways, lots of famous horror icons in it. But my brain is still fucked. One thing I didn't talk about, which was actually kind of nice, that we are an hour in and I have not even brought this up yet, is my health. And that is things are good. This is the best I felt since before I wound up in the hospital today, having a very good day today. And if things keep up like this, I'll feel safe to say that it's all in the past behind me. But I want a couple, 2-3 days like this before I'm ready to say it's all in the past. But I am feeling great today, but my memory is just fucked. My memory sucks as it is. But a couple days ago, talking with my daughter, and I couldn't remember what the dishwasher was called. So there's just like things like that, little things that I don't know if I'm just tired or what the deal is, but my brain got a little more fucky with this episode here. Anyways, I'm going to try and jump ahead a little bit in the comments. Sorry if I'm missing stuff, guys. If you want to come back to it, we can. Man,
I think
okay,
that's tough,
because I'm lost here. Mortal Kombat. If it's a girl boss movie, you're telling me all the men got their ass kicked and put down. Nightwalker, it's a girl boss movie. It's a girl boss movie. Yeah, you got to see, because it's not just a tournament, but they say, like, in the first few minutes of the movie, they say the word tournament several times, but they say it so fucking weird. Both the actors that were saying it, the tournament, and it fucking was driving me nuts the way they said tournament. But anyways, that's me. I like to say Nevada. I got myself a couple posters of Top Gun 2. Nice, Christian.
Good.
Jeff, you never got. No, Jeff has chosen to not watch Top Gun. Never wanted to. Not a huge Cruise fan.
Sacrilege.
Yeah. And so I think, yeah. Gail says, everyone hit your thumbs up. If you would, please, everybody, we would really appreciate it. John and I both, whichever channel you're watching on, please thumbs up, or if you don't like us, thumbs down, one way or the other. But please hit the thumbs up.
And Gail has said now a couple times that he loves my films. So thank you, Gail. I really appreciate
there you go.
That.
Yeah,
worked hard.
There you go. So I'm so confused with because there was some talking to each other and stuff. So forgive me if I missed stuff. If you need me to get into stuff, repeat your comment, please. John. So we have a tier list that we need to finalize. We need to get it set and done. There are a few other kind of interesting news stories, but nothing major, like Magic. So Sam Raimi is on to do the remake of the Anthony Hopkins film. Have you ever seen Magic, the Anthony Hopkins with the puppet?
A very long time ago.
It's okay. Man, you're remaking an Anthony Hopkins film. I get it. It's old as shit, but that's kind of scary. So I hope he does okay with that. I mean, Sam Raimi, right? So could be worse. But I don't know that there's too much else that I'm like, oh, we need to dive too much into this stuff right now. I think more we should get into the tier list, unless you have something else you wanted to get into first.
I really watched anything. I watched today Wicked for Good.
What is that?
That's the sequel to Wicked.
Yeah. Hold on. Hold on.
Are you farting?
God, no,
How dare you?
It's vamp time.
We got to wash that taste out of our mouth.
It's vamp time. It's vamp time.
We need a whole lot of vamp time just to get rid of.
You said that was a bad movie, though.
When you were watching Wicked, were you?
I'm over here stroking my dick. I got low.
Were you doing that while you were watching Wicked?
My dick right now. I'm just stroking my shit.
A little bit, but it wasn't because of the movie, though. I just like stroking myself.
I'm gonna come.
Yeah, normally.
Donald was hanging out with you, man. Oh man.
It's Wizard of Oz. I kind of like all things Wizard of Oz. You could do a lot with that stuff, the books and the movies and all that. I just kind of I thought Wicked was okay. I never read the book or saw the show on Broadway or anything, and it was the Wicked for Good is it's 2 hours and 17 minutes of nothing. Like literally nothing happens in the entire movie. One good song sung by Jeff Goldblum, who's like the wizard. Nothing happens in this whole film. Nothing. Even the death of the Wicked Witch is lame. All the scarecrow stuff and Tin Man is all stupid. It's like I was waiting for this. I thought at the ending of Wicked I wanted to see her become the Wicked Witch and like fucking kill people and shit. No, she's framed. It's all propaganda.
Oh, so the witch, the bad witch was framed.
Yeah, so Jeff Goldblum is
Christ.
The evil capitalist guy who is manipulating the people of Oz, and he has a secretary basically who's Michelle Yeoh, who goes out and just randomly goes, the Wicked Witch is here. She's here to kill us when she's not. So everybody's afraid of her. And so the Wicked Witch is misunderstood because she didn't do any of this.
So you have 5 hours worth of movie just to say white man bad, black woman good. That's fucking basically it now.
Yeah. And it is all like propaganda. It's all the Mumpkins are Jews because they have to use IDs to get on the trains. There's a whole thing about animals. This is in the first film being abused, that they would talk like Babe. And then once they become more animalish, they don't talk anymore. But the wizard is like torturing them because he feels that they're less. So there's a Jew allegory in this. There's allegory on top of allegory. You know, of course, the Wicked Witch is black in real life. She's that weirdo, but she's green. So she feels out of place. And she's the only green person at the school. Because, you know, if she was a black person at the school, she'd also be out of place. There is all this woke shit in it. A ton of woke.
all this talk about Jews and blacks, man.
It is really amazing.
You know what? This is the kind of shit once you get to the point where it's like you take a classic movie like The Wizard of Oz and you make it all about your fucking political propaganda, you lost me. And not only have you lost me, but you've angered me to the point where I'm like, you're pushing me further to the wrong side. I'm just trying to stay, you know, middle ground or whatever, but just fuck your mother when it comes to all this taking a good franchise. And
they build up to the death of the wicked, you know, of the Wicked Witch, because they keep mentioning water throughout it. So if you've seen the original, you know she gets killed with water. So the good witch is hiding. She could see through shadows. Dorothy throw water onto the witch. We see the witch through shadows dissolve onto the floor. This is all done through shadows, and then later, at the end of the movie, we see a trap door open and the Wicked Witch comes out. Because in the original film, the actress, when they did the effect of her melting, went through a trap door. So they must have gone, oh, let's do that here. So the guy that she loves, it turns into the Scarecrow. For some reason, he's the Scarecrow. Another guy turns into the Tin Woodsman because he's heartless. But the guy who turns into the Scarecrow is actually a smart guy. So that doesn't make sense. It's so fucking weird and long and it is awful. So, and they want to make this the Wizard of Oz movie. They want to get everything else out. So it is, it is, wow. Wow. Wow.
That it is. Yes. I found some fun, ridiculous sound effects.
Anyway. And one last thing I'll say, Ariana Grande, you know how thin she is?
Yeah.
I swear, because she's always wearing kind of like low-cut shirts, that they CGI'd out her bones.
Her bones, the way she looks like a Klingon now.
Yeah, because she would turn and you would see her like bones, her shoulder bones, and every once in a while you'd see a bone here.
Oh yeah, no, you do.
And then she would turn back to the camera and it would disappear.
Yeah.
So I think they CG out all of her disgusting, you know, Ethiopian look. You know, so it's such a what company? Why would they greenlight this?
They're
this
assholes.
It's not Harry Potter, you know.
They're pandering to 10% of the population, and it's fucking stupid. They've taken a franchise and ruined it.
And the Wicked Witch's sister, you know, who gets squashed by the house, is in a wheelchair. So of course you got to represent. We got to DEI it. So we got to bring in the witch who's in a wheelchair.
Well, where was the wheelchair when she got squished by the house?
She was in the wheelchair. So Michelle Yeoh, to once again frame the Wicked Witch, conjures up the tornado, lifts up the house, brings it into Oz, and then conveniently, to piss off the Wicked Witch, drops it on her sister, and that's how she gets killed. And we barely see Dorothy and all them.
Michelle Yeoh is my favorite character in that movie now, because that movie sounds I will never watch that abomination. Oh my God.
So bad.
That is terrible. Jesus.
I could talk about it for like an hour.
Gail, have a good night, bro. We'll talk to you
Gail.
soon. I know it's getting late over there.
Thanks for watching my stuff and saying nice things. I appreciate it.
Right. Why would a witch need a wheelchair when there's magic? Because it's
well, and Glinda, Glenn or Glinda, whatever her fucking name is, she does use her magic to rise her up so she can, be on two legs.
It is.
So it's
Nightwalker has an amazing point here. You're a fucking witch. Well, cast a spell so you can walk, broad.
It's because this stuff is all about representation. Like, I watched the Eternals, that Marvel movie. One of the gods is death. If you're a god and you've been around for thousands of years, why are you death? You should be able to not make yourself death. So I looked it up. Is this character female? Is the character death? No, it's just a white guy. And of course, Feige said, no, we have to have representation. We have to have a woman, and she needs to be disabled, so we'll make her deaf. And that's what they did in this. They're like, no. We'll just make Raimi, since Sam Raimi, Oz the Great and Powerful, the one with Franco, is 1,000 times better than this.
Yeah. Wow. I don't know. Maybe I'll give it a shot. What do you think? Should I watch what are the, hold on, they're called Wicked and Wicked, not so wicked, not so wicked, what is it?
Wicked for good. So it's got two meanings.
Wicked for good.
I hate that title. I absolutely hate it.
I know. It took a long fucking time for that one to pop up. My bad. I was trying to say, oh, maybe I'll watch Wicked. And then I was rickrolling you is what I was doing.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't get it up in time. Oh, that's what she said.
Oh. But I do feel a little gayer for watching Wicked.
Oh, man. Yeah. So I wanted to get to Jeff's next comment here. I know John has some bitch in him.
I have watched some. I am technically a huge musical fan. I have playbills that are like that thick. I used to see them in San Francisco.
That's
LA,
okay.
All the time. I've seen you name a musical, I've probably seen it. Yeah. But what I hate is musicals where the song stops the movie. So then it ends up being 2 hours and 17 minutes when the film probably could have been 90. Yeah. Like this, it's like, what are we singing for? Like, just move on. And
I saw something fairly lame the other day. It was a commercial for The Lost Boys on Broadway.
Oh my.
And they had made up songs that they were singing about, I'm gonna eat your blood, whatever the fuck they were singing. How dumb is that?
They will make a musical out of anything, and it's amazing to me that I think the only film adaptation I've seen into a play might be The Toxic Avenger, and that was off Broadway when I was in New York.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I've seen plays that were made into movies.
Yeah, like Saw. I don't need to see. I mean, but the Saw, they took Saw and they were like, "Oh, we need to make this gay, so we're going to make it play." And I'm not suggesting that it was because they made it a play. They really made it about. Come on now.
About being gay?
My fucking thing is not. There you go.
Well, I mean, I said what it said, so.
But no, it's literally about, like it's like a gay innuendo thing there. It's so.
Well, I mean, there are some that are very good. Like if you happen to watch Grease with John Travolta, that one's great because they're all like 30 playing 17 and 16-year-olds. And the whole movie is about fucking.
Yeah.
The whole thing about Greased Lightning when he sings about the car is all about pussy. And it's amazing that this plays for children. This is a kid's thing. So some of these things are worth watching.
John Travolta with hair. My fault.
I'm gonna come.
Well, his hair is fake and he's gonna come. So there you go. Both work.
Yeah. Man, I'm ashamed of you for watching that, but I know how you roll. You're probably not the only one. I'm sure Brendan has seen that bullshit too.
Yeah, I mean, I like the occasional chick thing. I mean, it's okay. It shows that, when I get a girlfriend again, if she's like,
I like the occasional penis.
The occasional penis in my butt is okay. It's all right. I just don't want to clench, So but it's.
So I watched Ghost Game, movie I picked up.
Not a musical at all.
And I guess I should have had it here to talk about it, but Ghost Game, the best thing about this movie is the artwork. It's actually a great idea. So it's a game where people play, where they go live in somebody else's house and hide and do things to make the people that live there think they have ghosts. And of course it goes wrong. The worst thing about this is the acting. They're all terrible. It's such a great idea for a film that it's almost worth a watch. I give it 1.5 stars. I wanted this to be so much better. It's a great idea, but man, did they fuck it up. And then I also recently watched Greenland 2, which the first one. Oh, and I wanted to say, how's the GFam like the gong sound? Got a little chuckle there. Greenland 2, the first Greenland movie I loved. This one was just too far over the top and too cheesy. So it was okay, but I give it 2.5 stars. It didn't do much for me. And that's really it that I wanted to mention.
I give Greenland 2 3 stars, like 3.5 maybe. It's just it's a video game. It's not as good as the first one. The first one is just like a good, serious disaster movie. This one really is disaster here, disaster here,
exactly
here, disaster here. And like the kid is different from the first one, but and the wife I read didn't want to come back, so they had to bribe her to come back.
Marina Baccarin, or how we say her name?
Yeah, I don't know her name,
yeah,
but I liked at least
Marina Baccarin or something like that.
Okay. Yeah, maybe the kid was still too young or something, like it wouldn't match time-wise. But
who cares?
Yeah, I guess, yeah. It's a kid. But I enjoyed it. I thought it was fine, but it wasn't
a bad movie. It wasn't bad. I'm glad we agree that it wasn't as good as the original, but you're very right. It's a great description saying it's like a video game, because it is almost like Silent Hill, where you get out of one situation, you move on to the next level of the game, and there's another situation. And they were just so far over the top. And of course, they're the only ones that survive. Everybody else dies, and they keep surviving and surviving. So a little cheesy there. The burp was exceptional. Thank you, Christian. I appreciate that.
Yes.
Fluffy saw Wicked for Good. It sucked. Fluffy. The Fluffy Gamer. Hold on. Fluffy Murr. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're a grown ass man. And I mean, I guess at least you probably now. Did you watch Wicked for Good at your house? Do you own that, John, or you streamed? Tell me.
No, I was looking for Obsession. And it's just not, you can't get it anywhere. Yeah, it's only in theaters. So it's so
legal, not legal sites.
Yeah, so I was on there and I happened to see, because it was like doing ads and shit. Wicked for Good. I'm like, oh, okay, I haven't seen that yet. And I went, well, where is it playing? It's on Peacock. I'm not willing to pay for it. So I just did, the legal, not legal website.
How do you do that? How do you go from being like, I'm going to go watch one of the greatest horror movies of all time? Oh, I can't find it. I'll watch Wicked.
Because it popped up and it was just oh, that's right.
That's going out for a burger and the first burger place you see is closed. And then, so you go to a taco. Like, how do you switch the script?
Sir, I'm fat. I can eat anything. So if the burger
so
place
you can
is
watch
closed,
any movies too.
I can go have tacos or burritos. It doesn't matter to me. So movies is the same thing. I was going to just I think 2 days ago, I was going to watch something else, and up in the little top of the menu.
God forbid I have to get off the couch.
Well, at the top of the menu, it showed Arrow from the Arrowverse. It left Netflix. It hasn't been anywhere. It's been like a year. And up at the top, it's like, oh, this is on one of those, like Pluto. I'm like, oh, fuck yeah. So I went into Pluto, saw that it was there, and then started watching Arrowverse again. But I was going to watch something completely different. I think I was trying to find a movie.
Yeah. John's a pirate sailing high seas. No, it's
not anymore.
Not sailing. No. There's other places out there where you can watch.
They don't mind if you watch these things, because they do promote. The commercials aren't in the movies, but the commercials are around it, around the whole website. But you're not downloading anything. You're just watching it. So and I don't watch bootlegs. I don't do that anymore.
I agree. More burps between the sentences, please. I will do what I can. I will work on that for you. I do have my Diet Coke here on standby. I will give it my best effort. Hey guys, really liked your last Vegas video. Super funny, entertaining. Keep it up, dudes. Thank you, C. Poplinski. Thank you. Hopefully sooner than later, I'll get back out there and we can do that again. That was fun, because that was like the video before that in Vegas was just at John's place, and we had a great time. But the last one was pretty legendary because it started out at Zia, went downtown, and then went to John's house. So we had the trifecta there that night. And John got his fish eaten. Fuck, I always say that wrong. His feet eaten by fish. I said that wrong last time too.
He got his fish eaten by feet.
Yes, correct. Yes. Penis pirate. John is brave for watching Wicked. I brave or a lunatic? One or the other.
Both. A brave lunatic.
There you go. If the burger place you want to go to is closed, why not just go to a different place like McDonald's? Larry, you're taking it too literally, sir. It was a metaphor there. We were talking a metaphor. Do a tutorial on watching illegal streams, please. How about offline? We'll just send you a message, Jeff. I don't want to broadcast that here and go like, well, we learned this from OGP and John. So don't want to get in too much trouble. Oh yeah, Fluffy says about. Hold on. Fluffy says maybe I am and maybe I am. There it is. Fluffy is out of the closet.
The honesty.
Like them apples. Yes. So, John, let's take a look at this is the final night of the horror franchise tier list before we move into what we're going to be diving into next, which is the Fangoria top 100 films, and from their poster. And I'll see if I can.
Some of those are going to be tough. I may have to rewatch a couple of those. I don't want to because it's been so long.
Well, I can, for the most part. I mean, I can. Where did we go?
Huh?
Something happened there. All of a sudden, I went away. Oh, there you are. I went to.
No, you're fine. You're still here.
Okay. Well, on my end, I went away. I was gonna show the poster here, and I made myself go poof. So this is it. This is what we're going to be looking at next: the top 100 horror movies as chosen by Fangoria readers. And so, in a little while, we'll dive through all 100 of those movies. But for now, We are
So we
approaching
are
the letter C. Is
we
where
did
we left
S,
off right here.
we did A, like you said, we did B. So we're now here. Oh, let me make this bigger.
C, yes. Ah, very nice.
There we go. So, okay, everybody. Now remember, people in the chat, I need to move this over because I can't get to the thing. Here we go. You can, let us know too. Pastrami? Oh, is that? Oh, that's Wiener Schnitzel too.
Wiener dudes. Yeah. There's better pastrami coming to Vegas soon, though. The Hat.
Oh, I cannot wait for the Hat.
It might be open already. It's supposed to be open in May.
Okay, I'll have to check it out. So, all right. So we put Tremors. So this is all the movies and the TV show for Tremors. There's 4. Oh, no. 4 original, then 5, 6, 7. Are there 7 Tremors movies plus the TV show? There's 6 or 7 Tremors.
I think
movies.
7 movies. I think 7 movies. Yeah.
Yeah. So is that still are we still thinking a C for Tremors?
Yeah, I've watched a couple of them now, and if the best you have to offer me is the first one, in which, I mean, I don't know, maybe one of the sequels is better, but I would assume the first is the best based on the cast alone. I would say that one, to me, the first one is like a B+, maybe an A-. So there's no way I could give this franchise anything more than a C.
Okay, so I would disagree with you on that. I would say the first one would be an A. I think the second one is an A. The third one would probably be a B.
Fuck.
The fourth one would be probably a C. And then it gets into the ones that have Jamie Kennedy in them. And those are hit and miss. So
bullshit.
No, Tremors 2 is great. Tremors 2 is awesome. You're definitely in the minority on that one.
Bullshit.
No bullshit, man.
Okay, all right. So you think Tremors as a whole deserves to be higher than a C?
I think it at least deserves a B.
Wow.
But you haven't seen them all. I've seen them all.
No, but I've seen enough to know that the first 1 or 2 don't deserve an A alone.
The first one is excellent. The first one is great.
It's okay.
Oh my God. It's from the guy who likes Jeepers Creepers. Okay.
Jeepers Creepers is a good movie. It's a good movie.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you really want to move that to a B? All right, let's get.
Well,
does anybody else agree? Magnetic Cone agrees with you. Mr. Jami says no. Elika says it's a C at best. So we have 3 C's, and John and Magnetic Cone say B. So
it can stay unless we get one more positive.
Okay. Well, let's scroll back up and let's see if there's anything in the B's that maybe Tremors should be better than. I don't know. Cold Prey. Cold Prey, is that really a B?
Yeah,
I've never seen any of them. You said that. Okay.
Yeah, they're good. They're like the Wrong Turn movies, but they're better. They're foreign films.
I just feel like Tremors was just made to be cheesy horror, and it's hard for movies that are cheesy horror to like. I mean, well, fuck. If you gave Terrifier a B, I guess maybe you could give Tremors. Tremors is better than Terrifier.
Well, Tremors, remember, was a negotiation because I think it should go on A. I won't say an S, but I'll definitely say A for Terrifier.
Just because people like it doesn't mean it's a good movie.
Just because I like it, it makes it a good movie. So, but if you're really looking at it, I mean, I would probably say Tremors, I would say, is better than the It series. I would say it's better than Subspecies.
No fucking way. I don't know about Subspecies, but not It.
Yeah. I would say
Welcome to Derry alone just destroys any argument about Tremors being in that same conversation.
I would say it's better than the Rob Zombie, the Firefly trilogy.
Now you're just making shit up. Now you're just saying stuff to get under my skin. That's all you're doing.
No, because the first one was not great. The second one was good, and the third one was not.
First one was phenomenal. First one was better than any Tremors movie.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It really isn't. It really isn't.
Disagree.
It's just a ripoff. So, but it can stay. It can stay in C.
Fluffy says C for cum.
Okay. All right. How about B for boobs or butts?
Okay. So, Poplinski, did I just see Shining only at A? Well, sorry. So these are franchises. This is not just the one movie. So the reason Shining is only as an A is because that abomination of a mini series that they made that took it from an S. Because Shining and Doctor Sleep could be at an S, but the mini series brought it down to an A. So, I wholeheartedly disagree, but if you want to move it to B, fucking move it.
No, because as I'm sure we'll negotiate at some point. So
Okay.
that's it. It will stay. We'll stay at a C for now.
Okay.
Return of the Living Dead. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5.
See, if you're going to have Return of the Living Dead, you cannot put Tremors above Return of the Living Dead.
So Return of the Living Dead is great. Return of the Living Dead 2 is eh. Return of the Living Dead 3 is eh. Return of the Living Dead 4 and 5, because they were made back to back, eh.
I'd still watch them all before I'd watch Tremors.
Oh, I don't know about that. And I love zombie movies.
Yeah.
So I think this could stay at C. Definitely could stay at C.
Okay.
The Prom Night movies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 prom night. Oh, plus a remake, so 6.
Yeah.
1 is good. 2 isn't bad, but that's one that has nothing to do with the franchise. 3 is not great. 4 is not great, and the remake is not great.
I'm comfortable at C.
So am I.
Yeah.
Children of the Corn.
Ugh. That, I mean, really, it's such a terrible franchise. So Fat Samurai Guy and Lady Fat Blood did hate watches, and they struggled to get through them all, but they just laughed their way through because of how bad they are. That is such a, I understand there was a lot of love for the first one, and I know, John, that you enjoy them, but that is such a dog shit franchise.
I will have to disagree, and this is where I think our compromise came in. So you wanted this much lower, but I think there's something in here that we had to negotiate with for me to keep this in C.
Yeah.
I like almost all of them. The last couple have just been garbage, but I do enjoy a good Children of the Corn movie. I like them. I think that they're fun. And it was great because they're like the Hellraiser series. You know, they came out like one came out every 10 years because they had to hold on to the copyright.
Yeah. See, all of the Children of the Corn movies, as I'm looking through on IMDb, all of them have something in common, is that they're all like a 4.4 or lower. Nobody fucking likes them. So,
well, I think if Children of the Corn is going to be in C, Hellraiser needs to be in C.
Fuck no. Hellraiser is exciting. It's entertaining. There's shit going on. Children of the Corn is just fucking, it's just boring. It's just a little kid standing there staring across the street at some people.
No, it isn't. It's a whole cult that worships he who walks behind the rose.
Opie looking fuckhead.
Oh, how dare you? How dare you?
Children of the Corn is an F, says Elika. Justin
Not
says
moving
Children of the Corn is an F.
Not moving it.
I would put it an F also, but
I would put it at least at a B. Nope, not moving it.
Okay. Okay. We keep it there.
The Carrie movies. So the original, Carrie 2, The Rage, Carrie miniseries, Carrie remake. Are there more than there's 4 of them? I know there's at least 4.
I mean, the first Carrie movie is a classic. Beyond that, do we give a fuck really about any of them?
Well, they're still there. They're
there, but do we give a fuck?
One. No, I mean, I do to a degree because I watch them. So
yeah, but I mean, like it's if they weren't there, like whatever. So that's why I think C is fair. The first one, if we were doing just the single first movie, okay, maybe we put Carrie at A, but the rest of the franchise just don't give a fuck about. So I think C is a fair score.
Yeah, that's yeah. The Strangers.
Daniel Barry, what's up? How you doing? The Strangers. So the very first Strangers movie, I really enjoyed. The problem is the fucking whatever his fucking name is, who decided that he has to make nothing but shit movies anymore.
Oh, Rennie Harlan. Yeah.
Rennie Harlan, thank you, has decided that he wanted to make 3 shitty Stranger and completely copying the first one. Like, we didn't need a remake, like almost verbatim. We needed a sequel.
Or what I think they should have done is called Chapter 1, is that you do a prequel to this, which they kind of did, I guess, in one of them. Yeah. But I've only seen 1 and 2, and I've enjoyed the second one, Pray at Night, but I don't believe for a second they could not get out of a trailer park. It's like, come on. You get. I even lived in a trailer park for 5 years. You can get out of a trailer park. And then there's then the 3 that Rennie Harlan did, but I've seen Chapter 1, but not the other ones.
Yeah. See, the Rennie Harlan films, they look good. They're shot well and the effects are fine and all that, but just the story is like, are we fucking for real right now? So I think C is where that needs to be. It's sad, but it's true.
So since we like the first 2, but the last 3 are not good, does the last 3 bring down the first 2? So should this really be a D?
I don't know. I feel like it's a C. I feel like it's a C. I need to watch Chapter 2 and Chapter 3 of Rennie's bullshit, but I just don't want to. And that affects my score. The fact that I just don't want to, because they're trash. And, and I don't need to, be told they're trash, to know they're trash based off of the scores they've been getting. So I don't know. I was tired of being yellow. I'm making myself a different color now. I'm red now. Now I'm green. I'll be green for a while.
Okay. The Ring series. I mean, there's like 100 Ring movies, but I think we're only counting the American ones. So,
well, Ring should include the Ringu movies and the Ring movies. The 2. You have what is there, like 5 Ring movies or 5 Ringu movies?
There's 3 American, and then there's a bunch of foreign Ring movies. There's Korean ones, there's Chinese ones, there's Japanese ones.
Well, that's what we're talking about with this. Would have to be the franchise that's based on the dude that passed away last week, the guy that wrote him, Koji Suzuki. We're talking his movies, not Korean. They're Japanese. We're not talking, the Korean and all that stuff. Just Ringu, Ring and Ringu. Unless we did a separate one for Ringu. Did we do a separate? I don't think we did. I don't see it.
I think we just.
Well, did Ringu would have needed to be a B or an A. So,
I've only seen a couple of the foreign ones. I haven't seen all of them, but I've seen all of the American ones.
Yeah.
And I think C is fine, because it's a very, I actually enjoyed Ring is better than The Ring and Ring 2.
Yeah. There are a bunch of them, but I have not seen enough to argue it up. But the first Ring and the first Ringu, both of those are A's to me, but I don't know the rest. So I'm okay leaving it there for now until I get more of the franchise watched. But if you want to alter it up, I would be okay with that. I wouldn't be okay going down to a D though.
No. I think C is fine.
Okay.
So kind of like Children of the Corn, Amityville.
See, this is the difference. Amityville, the first Amityville is a fucking classic. The remake of it is okay. It's not nearly as good, but it's a very watchable movie where I can't get through Children of the Corn. It just frustrates me. But the first 2 Amityvilles are, what I say, the first and the remake are great. Even Amityville 2 I'm okay with Amityville 2. I still enjoyed it. But the problem is you have so much other bullshit with those that is what brings us down. So, and this is actually fun because it would be so easy just to do one movie and go, nope, this movie's an A, this movie's a B. But when you have to decide where the franchise stands because of some of the dog shit, and I'm not talking like Sean C. Phillips or Dustin Ferguson movies don't count. Those are not part of the franchise. Those are like fan films or whatever. So I'm just talking the like studio authorized Amityville films.
Which would be so because I'm looking at them right now. I was hoping they had like numbers.
5 total or something like that.
Yeah, there's the Amityville Horror 1979, and then Amityville 2, The Possession, Amityville 3. These are all official. Amityville 4, The Evil Escapes, Amityville Curse, Amityville It's About Time, Amityville A New Generation, and Amityville Dollhouse. Those could all be in a collection. Then there's the remake, and then they did do Amityville The Awakening. That is also, that counts. But then everything after that, it looks like they're making a couple more with like real people. Everything after that is all whatever. And I'm not going to go through them all, but like Amityville Haunting, Amityville Asylum, Amityville Death House, Final Chapter, Playhouse, Vanishing Point, Legacy from our buddy Ferguson. These technically don't count. None of these count.
None of that shit counts. So, yeah, but even like the one with Amityville Awakening, I mean, it has a great cast: Jennifer Jason Leigh and Bella Thorne, McKenna Grace. But does that one really count?
It does.
Cast-wise is fucking great, but
yeah, because
who's the studio behind it?
Dimension Films and Blumhouse.
Okay, all right, it counts.
Yeah, because it's a meta movie. It's Amityville is real, but the movies exist.
Yeah.
So
okay.
Because they bring up the original, they bring up the box set. At one point, they even show the DVDs and Blu-rays, but it actually did happen. So I enjoyed it quite a bit. I liked it. So up to that point, I enjoyed most of them. It's everything after probably Awakening that we would have issues with.
But after Awakening, there's like 2 or 3, right? That count. Well, I mean, remake, but to me, the remake's not terrible.
Well, the remake and Awakening are in the same, according to Wikipedia, they're in the same category.
Okay.
Which are studio remakes and reboots. After that, it does show Untitled Amityville Film to be announced, Untitled Amityville Horror Reimagining by David F. Sandberg, the guy who did Lights Out.
But they're not out yet then.
No, this is all to be announced. So everything after that, independent releases start from 2011 and
fuck all that. Yeah.
All the way up to just 2016. I'm sorry, 2026.
Nothing against anyone that's ever made an Amityville film aside from Dustin Ferguson. Nothing against any of them aside from Dustin. They don't count. They just don't. So I don't know, man. Amityville, I kind of feel like it should be a B. Kind of feel like it's in the wrong category.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Because I'm surprised. I mean, I'm surprised that we have it at a C, actually. I think just because maybe we were thinking all the bullshit surrounding it. But if you take all that out, it's a good franchise, man.
Yeah, those original movies, because you have the box set of the first 3, which is really good, which also has the documentary. Then there's the other box set that has like, New Generation and It's About Time, and those, which are also pretty good because they're the objects that are cursed from the house. So yeah, I can move that to a B.
Okay. And Ashwagandha says yes, give it a B. There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
So after that would be the I Spit on Your Grave series.
I haven't seen all those, but the remake is fucking great. So, you know, you got the original and the remake that definitely are great films. The rest, I don't know. So,
now when I say I like, it's not like I like seeing somebody get raped. So it's, but for a revenge movie, I like the first one. And the poster for the original film, the one with the woman walking back, you know, walking away from the camera, that's Demi Moore. So I would love to get a poster of that. That's when she was a model way back when. But Demi Moore and Demi. But I'm not a fan of the remake. Because it's Saw, and it doesn't take the guys assault her. They think she's dead. She comes back like a month later, and everything is like a Saw trap. And I'm good.
But I loved it though. I thought that was great.
It took her it should have been a year later. And then, okay, because she's not a rocket scientist, you know, how are you gonna...
No. We've had that conversation before about the timing, how long things should take. And I get that. You know, you can argue that with Saw all day long. But
at least he was an engineer.
Yeah.
And had help. The sequel, I don't think I've seen the third one. I think the sequel to the remake is they antagonize men, and that's what happens. Is like nobody's paying attention to them, and like it's the main girl from the first one and a friend, and they make fun of or bully guys, and the guys go, "Oh, really?" And that's when the assault happens. So it's like, okay, well, if you weren't kind of being dicks, this wouldn't have happened. But and I think I turned that one off. So I do own all of them, but I haven't seen all of them yet.
Okay.
But alone, the original I Spit on Your Grave, I would almost put that at a B. But the other ones, I think, bring it down to a C.
Fair. We leave it there.
Okay. And then after that would be I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Yeah. Oh, and that the first one's great, classic, and then it's just downhill from there. I mean, you know, the second one's watchable, third one's watchable. This new one is a joke.
You hated the third one.
Yeah, no, I did, but I mean, I think I hate the new one worse.
Oh,
so.
Yeah, I love the first one. I can watch it every 4th of July or whenever. That's fine. I do enjoy the second one. I like that they're on the island. It's one of the few films I like Jack Black in. The third one, I'm probably the only person in the world who enjoyed it. I liked its location of being at the deserted ski lodge type thing. And the remake was awful.
Yeah.
I still haven't gotten around to buying it, even though I'm a completist. It's going to be tough.
It's so tough because the first one, the very first I Know What You Did Last Summer, is like an A. I don't know if I would ever give it an S, but the first one alone is such
definitely an A. Yeah.
But beyond that, man, they're just not that good. So I'm good with it being a C. It kind of hurts, but I'm good with that being a C.
Okay. The next one would be Wrong Turn. There's six of those.
I think 6.
Plus a remake, which I hated, except for the ending.
The franchise bugs me because when I watch a movie about wrong turns, I want to see somebody making a fucking wrong turn, like in the first one. And then the rest of the movies, there's no wrong turns. It's just wrong place, wrong time.
But not every Friday the 13th takes place on Friday the 13th. This is the name of the series.
I know, but
not every Halloween takes place on Halloween.
No, this is true, but wrong turn, man. I don't know. It irks me. But anyways, I mean, the first one's good, but it's not great. The first one's like A-, B+, maybe. and then beyond that, I don't know that any of them would be considered like an A, but I think more of them are just like worse, and so I think C is where this belongs.
C, I'm okay with, because apparently the director who directed like the last few saw Cold Prey, and then just decided to rip those off. So he's probably like, nobody's seen these movies, they're foreign, I'm just going to rip them off. And that's how I learned about the movies, is because of that. So C is fine with me.
Okay.
Then it would be Sleepaway Camp. So 1, 2, 3. Return. Is that it? 1, 2, 3. Return.
I think, as far as I know.
Yeah.
The thing with Sleepaway Camp is the first one is a fun movie, but for real, the first one's not an A or S. The first one's a B. And so, when you look at the rest of the franchise, if the best you have is a B, then this franchise deserves to be a C. And I think that's right.
I think C is fine. I like the first film, as weird as it is. It's really only known for that last scene.
Super tight shorts on a softball field, sir. Men in shorts. Men wear shorts.
Shorts, they do. A lot of bulge in that. Yeah. And then the 2 and 3 were made back to back. They're comedies with Bruce. Yay!
Midday.
Springsteen's sister as the killer, and then Return to Sleepaway Camp was pretty bad. And then there's that awful one that I don't even know if you can count it. The one that's made with the footage that was shot but never completed, that our buddy Fergie put together.
Doesn't count anything. It was loud boom rattle, but I didn't feel it. Maybe
I thought you were going to play something. For Dustin, you can use gay. That would be.
Do you like?
I do like mustard.
I don't like mustard.
I know you don't.
What's up, Metal Greg? How you doing? Larry, yeah, we know you're not a horror fan. Sorry, Larry, but that is the topic on the table, sir. But we appreciate you hanging out with us. I know what you did last summer is F. Justin agreed.
So no, I disagree with that one. Not an F. I mean, come on. But I almost think Sleepaway Camp in a way could go down to a D. The first one's okay. The second 2 are kind of fun because they're comedies. Return to Sleepaway Camp kind of sucked, and I mean it's weird.
Looking like if Howling is a D, then okay, Sleepaway Camp can be a D. I'm okay with that if you want to move it down.
Yeah,
because if we're looking at like what else is in that category.
Yeah, it's just they're films that I normally wouldn't watch over and over and over.
No,
again.
No, one time.
And then after that would be Urban Legends. There's 3 of those.
Yeah, I still need to watch part 2 and 3. The first one's good. I'd give it like a B. I don't think I'd give first Urban Legends an A, but I'd probably give it a B. I think that the killer was cheesy and predictable, but as far as the other 2, I don't know. But Slack Wolf still loves Alexandria Daddario boobs and lemon meringue pie. You know who else loves Alexandria Daddario boobs? Donald J. Trump.
There you go. Yeah.
And he thinks about it, and he's going to come.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, what about taking that pie and smothering it on her boobs with it? Since you love both of them, I think that would work. Urban Legend, I enjoyed. It's got its major issues, but I enjoyed it. I would probably almost say it's a B. The second one I would say is a B, and the third one I would say is a D. So
BBD.
Did not like the third one at all. From the director
ABC BBD.
This is not a Michael Jackson song. Yeah. So it can stay in C, I think is fine for me.
Okay.
Because the third one brings it, for me, down from a B to a C.
Yeah.
Pumpkinhead.
Here we go. Here we fucking go. And let me tell you something, sir. Let me fucking tell you. There's no way in fuck Tremors is better than that guy right there.
I'm going to disagree with that.
That is fucking great right there.
I'm going to disagree with that. The first two films, I would say, are you could say are on the same level. They got some really good special effects. They got great special effects teams. They're original.
Pumpkinhead 2 sucks.
But Pumpkinhead 2 is bad. Pumpkinhead 3 is bad. Pumpkinhead 4 is bad.
3 and 4 are fucking great.
No, they're not. They're sci-fi. They're made for sci-fi movies. So they're not. They're not great. The only good thing about Pumpkinhead 2 is Amy Dolenz is in it. Mickey Dolenz' daughter. That's it. And it's a guy in the costume.
2 is easily the worst in the franchise. 2 is easily the worst.
So I have no problem leaving it at C.
It hurts me in my pooper, but okay.
Okay. Hurt you in your vagina. Next would be the 28 Days.
Yeah, what a sad decline from the first 2 movies to the slippery slope that led it to a C because of what the fuck they did with 28 years later.
Yeah. And it's right there. 20, the second 28 years later is sitting right there to watch, and it's like, no, have no desire. No.
You bought it?
No. It's like it's there to stream. It's on.
Okay. I thought you meant like okay, I get it. I thought you meant
no. I'll only own this is one of those ones where even though it's zombie and I'm a completist, I cannot see myself buying 28 years. I can't. I would never watch it again.
Yeah. Yeah. No. I'll never. The new 28 whatevers, I'll never watch. No, I'm good.
Yeah,
no.
I've noticed, and I even kind of like the director who did the last one, that's Stone Temple, because she did Candyman, but she also did the Marvels. So, which I don't blame her for. That's studio bullshit.
Only one Children of the Corn movie, and that's the first, is rated higher than Pumpkinhead 4. Pumpkinhead 2 is also only one movie in the Children of the Corn is rated higher than it. It's a 4.7, and Children of the Corn, the only one higher than that's the original. Where did the original Pumpy go? I lost the original Pumpy. The original one's a 6.2. It's rated way higher than Children of the Corn.
They're two different types of movies. They're two different types.
Exactly. Children of the Corn bad, Pumpkinhead good. Different types.
No. You just I've said this before. Do you even like movies? Do you even know what a movie is?
Pumpy.
Yeah.
Pumpy.
Yeah, Pumpy head. Okay, so I 28 Days Later, staying right there.
Stays. Oh yeah, it stays.
Next one would be Fright Night, which is very weird. So you have the first one and the second one, then you have the remake, and then you have a part 2 to the remake, which has a female vampire, but it's a remake of the first film of the first remake. It's weird.
Yeah.
First one is great. The second one is not. It has the sisters in it. The remake, even though it's shot out here in Vegas, did not like it. And I was very confused about Fright Night 2, the sequel to the remake.
And so in the remake, Anton Yelchin and Colin Farrell.
Yeah.
And it has, what's his name? It has McLovin in it and Dave Franco. Chris Sarandon. I mean, this has a great cast. Lisa Loeb. This has a great cast.
David Tennant from Doctor Who is in it. He plays the the horror host. Yeah.
It has a 6.4 on IMDb. It has a very good rating.
I don't know. Maybe I should rewatch it. I saw it in the theater and I hated it.
Maybe I need to rewatch it too. Well, if you're thinking of comparing it to the first one, maybe that's the problem. But maybe I need to rewatch it too, because it's got a 6.4 on IMDb. That's a pretty damn good score.
Well,
and it's got a great fucking cast.
I liked in the first one the idea of the horror host. The remake is the David Blaine guy. So he's the illusionist on stage. So I don't think that works. And I just don't think the film worked that well. I don't know. Maybe I do need to see it again.
Yeah, people liked it, huh? But
I think he could stay.
Okay. Yeah, I'm okay with it right there.
Okay. Next one, Ghoulies franchise. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 of those, I believe.
See, I think this is my thing. Movies like Ghoulies, they're cheesy. The effects aren't great. They're fun, but they're not put together well. Where you look at some movies, like the new Strangers movies, they're put together really well, but they're stupid as shit. So you have to kind of look at them differently. And I don't know, man. Movies like Ghoulies or typically Toxic Avenger or these, like Puppet Master movies, none of these do shit for me. And I know Ghoulies has a cult following and a lot of people love like part 2 and stuff. I don't know, man. I can't, these type of movies are just cheesy to me. And I just can't rate them high because their cheese is just too extreme.
I have no problem leaving it where it's at.
Okay.
I enjoyed the first one because it is so cheesy. It's so low budget. The second one is fine. The third one is okay. But the fourth one, I don't even consider it to be Ghoulies movies. They're more like Trolls or something. But I think a C is fine.
Okay.
Then Hatchet. Was it 4 Hatchet movies?
Yeah. 3 Hatchets and 1 Victor Crowley.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that box set, if Mr. Bones is right, and that box set's going to be like $190, who the fuck is going to pay that? I was thinking, I seriously, I was thinking a Hatchet box set would be like $35 or something.
Yeah, he's Victor Crowley is not that huge of a villain. I think they wanted him to be, but he just never did it.
The first Hatchet movie is pretty good. The rest of that franchise is dog shit. So I think it stays a C. I mean, it's like a C- too, but I think it stays a C.
I mean, I enjoyed all of them for different reasons, but they're I don't think they're great movies.
I didn't even make it through Victor Crowley. I turned it off. It was fucking ugh.
Oh, really? I enjoyed it. I like the plane being like stuck in the swamp and stuff. I thought was okay. Okay, so it will stay there. Then the House movies. So there's House 1, 2, 3. There's 4 House movies.
Yeah, I'm good with it there. I don't know all the House movies, but the first one, it doesn't excite me enough to even want to argue it out of a C. So I'm good with it there.
Okay, so am I. The Night of the Living Dead films. So this would be the George Romero, like Night of the Living Dead, Dawn of the Dead, Day of the Dead, Survival of the or Diary of the Dead, Survival of the Dead. It would be those films where Return of the Living Dead series is different because it's a branch off of them. So those are their own thing.
We gave Romero's Night of the Living Dead franchise a fucking C. This is not like the offshoots.
No, okay. I take that back. I apologize because those are
I think we gave those like an A or an S, right?
They're
for Romero's, right?
Yeah, they're up. Yeah, here it is. These are
that's Romero's.
Yeah, then these down here are like you just said, the offshoots.
Yeah.
So these would be like the remake of Night of the Living Dead, Night of the Living Dead 3D, Night of the Living Dead Resurrection, all that type of stuff. So these would be all of those. I kind of put all that stuff in the same category as like Children of the Corn.
Sure. Yeah.
You
And
know.
I'm good with those being a C. Yeah.
Okay. Leprechaun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6 of them, I think.
There's fucking a lot, dude. There might be 7 or 8 even.
Well, there's Leprechaun, Leprechaun 2, Leprechaun 3, Leprechaun in Space. I don't know if Warwick Davis was in one after that. Then there's Leprechaun Origins, and then Leprechaun Returns. So 6.
I have the 7 film collection, and I need one more to have them all. There's 8 films.
Oh, because there's In the Hood.
And
there's
Back to
2
the
in
Hood.
the Hood.
Yeah, 2 in the Hoods. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, Space, In the Hood 2, Origins, and then whatever the newest one is. It's on.
Yeah, Leprechaun Returns. Yeah.
So yeah, the first one is, dude. I mean, okay, yeah, we get Jennifer Aniston in the first one, but it's still not even a good movie.
No, and
first
Donald,
one's like a C.
Yeah, because Donald and I reviewed them for film discussion, where we did the first 4, and I came to the conclusion that these are not good movies.
No, they're not. Yeah,
they're. I mean, I guess because it's Leprechaun and Warwick Davis, it has, obviously fans because they made a bunch of them.
Oh yeah,
but
the thing is,
they're
on to something. It's a great idea for a horror franchise. It's just they either didn't have the money or is just poorly executed.
They break their rules all the time. Wishmaster does that. It breaks its rules all the time.
Yeah.
Yes, and Leprechaun Origins is a pile of shit. It is.
Yeah.
Awful.
Right.
So I think it could stay right where it's at.
Okay. Yep.
Oh, Fright Night is on here twice.
Oh, well, you better.
So
at least we scored them both the same.
Yeah.
Well, maybe because when you had to re-upload the poster once.
I just put it in there twice. Okay.
Maybe that. But because we probably would have caught it had we noticed that. But
yeah. Okay, then Grudge, the Grudge movie.
Yeah.
So if we're counting the foreign Ring movies, then we also got to count the foreign Grudge movies.
Yeah. I wanted to like these more, man, but a Grudge, it's a C. It's just not as good as I'd hoped.
Yeah, you liked them less than I did. I liked how the first one with Sarah Michelle Gellar is a sequel to the Japanese one. I like that.
Yeah.
So it is kind of like a sequel remake type of thing.
Yeah.
So C is good.
Okay.
Joyride. 1, 2, 3 of those.
See, and I looked and I don't own any of the Joyride movies. And I, like last time I was at Zia, I was like, oh, maybe I should get them. And then I went like, no, because I don't give a fuck about them. So to me, the fact I don't give a fuck about, I've seen the first, but I don't know that I've seen anything else. I don't think I've seen it. I can't remember if I have, but so I would say I probably haven't, but I just don't give a fuck about it. So the fact I don't give a fuck about it means that to me, C is fine.
Yeah, I could almost go B, but C is okay. C is fine.
Okay.
Yeah. Then the Rec series or Record series. There's 4 of those, plus a remake and then a sequel to the remake. So a total of 5.
I bought the box set and I hate the fact that there's no English dub option because it is the first one is so much dialogue at the beginning of that movie. And all I'm doing is just reading dialogue. I'm not watching the movie at all. I'm just fucking reading. It drives me nuts. I may have a different opinion of them. And I bought the box set because everybody was recommending, the Rec movies. And I can't get past the first one because I just don't give a fuck because I had to read too much. I don't mind subtitles. A lot of times I would rather have subtitles, but in a dialogue heavy film like the first Rec, you need a fucking English dub.
I guess that's why you watched the remake, the American remake, which is the same movie. literally shot for shot. I think C is fine. I don't think it really needs to be moved up or down. But I really enjoyed the first two movies. The third one is okay, and I haven't seen the fourth one. But I do, I own the box set too. But I think C is fine. C is good.
Okay.
I mean, I could go B minus, but C is okay.
Okay.
Here is where we are going to differ. The house that October built, F for me.
See, and I think you're out of your fucking mind. The first one is those are two.
So I'm out of my mind, but yet you're saying like Trimmers and some of these other ones that are really good are garbage.
I don't know that I put House October Built above Pumpkinhead, but I put it like right below that. But to me, Pumpkinhead should be up higher. But House October Built, the first one to me is such a good, a unique, fun movie, and I think you're just kind of a hater.
No, I just don't. I didn't like it. I thought that they were bad. You and I do not always see eye to eye on these things. I don't care what the stars are or the review. I don't care. So,
well, no, I mean, to me, that's part of the, like getting viewers' opinions, getting some of the
but I tell you, I
stuff.
go on to YouTube and watch people's opinions, and you say
I'm not watching.
That. I'm. What is the difference?
Man, we're going to get on tangents here. Okay.
Yes, and I would like to be done by 10.
General scores. I'm just saying an IMDb score, that's 12,000 collective people that have given it a 5.2, which is better than every Children of the Corn movie. So the fact that, but what I'm saying is I like to form my own opinion of a movie. Looking at a score is not going to alter my opinion.
It could.
No, I think, but sitting here listening to another favorite YouTuber go, well, this and this and this and this about a film, I kind of like to form my own opinions without hearing somebody kind of narrate through the film. But here we are, you and I are doing essentially that. And, like I review movies with that Fat Samurai guy, and we kind of go through the whole fucking plot. So it happens, it's out there, but I would rather just watch a movie and form my own opinion. I've been green too long. I look like a gremlin now I look like a Smurf.
That is true. Or your balls.
So, but I like them very much, and it pains me for them to be a C because I want them higher, but you want them an F. So, but dude, I cannot settle for these being down with some of that shit that's in the D's. I can't. I refuse.
Then C it stays.
C it stays. Okay.
Smile 1 and 2. I like the second one. I thought the first one was okay, but the first one brings down the second one. So C.
And I am completely backwards. The second one was dog shit.
No.
And the first one was good. The first one was good, but it felt incomplete because it didn't end. It was just basically the ending of the movie was the smile thing just still going on. I didn't care for the second one at all. It was put together well and stuff, but the second one is I did nothing for me. I mean, if you wanted to argue that Smile needed to go up to a B, I could probably be okay with that. But
no, C is fine because I've seen Smile, the first one, a couple of times, and Kevin Bacon's daughter just makes me nauseous. So I don't think I could ever watch the first one again. She is so thin, and you can see every bone in her friggin' body. It's like, girl, eat a sandwich. That I think it's uncomfortable to watch her on screen.
What about a taco? Could she eat a taco?
She could scissor a taco, sure.
Or maybe have some carne asada or some meatloaf. Could she have some meatloaf? And not the singer. He's dead.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
Why not? So it stays where it is.
Yeah, I think so.
Pet Sematary. So Pet Sematary 1, Pet Sematary 2. Then there's the Pet Sematary remake, and then the Pet Sematary prequel, which is the Bloodlines. So 4.
I don't want to be buried in a Pet Cemetery, nor do I ever want to watch a Pet Cemetery movie again.
Wow.
So
that is harsh.
Yeah. Yeah. I just don't care. They're just, especially the remake one was it John Lithgow, right? In the new one?
Yeah.
And I was so pumped because I'm like, fuck yeah, I love John Lithgow. And fuck no, so stupid.
I enjoyed the first one, the original. I liked the second one with Edward Furlong. And I liked the remake, but hated hated Bloodlines. So does your dog. So
Yes,
if anything, it should I think it should stay in C.
Okay, perfect.
Okay. The Prophecy movies. I believe there's 5 of those. The 3 with Christopher Walken.
Yes.
Replays Gabriel.
And I do think we're leaving. In my opinion, it's staying a C.
Yeah, I think it's fine at a C. Yeah. Cabin Fever, then Cabin Fever 2, Cabin Fever 3, and then a remake.
I think I've only seen the first one, and I'm okay with what I, my thoughts on the first one. I always feel like this is not like Star Wars where sequels are going to be better than the original. These type of movies, like it's got to be downhill after the first one. So I'm C is good unless you can argue otherwise. I think C is where it needs to be.
No, C is fine because it is what is Cube Zero? Oh no, not Cube Zero. Am I thinking of a different movie? No, I don't think so.
Cabin Fever?
Oh, yeah, Cabin Fever. I did, yeah. That one has what's his face from the Goonies in it? Who plays the lead guy in Goonies? Sean Astin.
Oh, Sean Astin.
Yeah. Who I do not like at all. So he's in the third one. So I would prefer not to really watch that one. But I think C is fine.
Yet you love the Lord of the Rings.
The Lord of the Rings is what made me not like him.
Oh, interesting.
It was behind the scenes. I'll make this quick. He was sitting in his chair getting the makeup put on, and he bitched and moaned and groaned about how many times they had to put the Hobbit feet on him, and they never shot his feet. And I'm just like, You fucking privileged rich asshole. You know, you're in a Lord of the Rings movie. You're in New Zealand. You know, shut the fuck up. And I've never liked him since that. So I just think he's a pompous jerk.
A lot of the time, more you know about actors, the less you like them.
Yep. So I think Cabin Fever can stay right there.
Okay.
Mirrors 1 and 2. The first one has Kiefer Sutherland in it.
Oh yeah. Huh.
It was okay.
Yeah, it was okay. Yeah, I think C is good because I don't know.
What are you doing over there? Are you having a
connection? I'm stroking out. No, I'm evil. I am evil.
Too soon, man. Too soon.
Oh yeah. You could joke about it yourself. It's like fat guys can joke that they're fat.
Oh, too soon. All right, I want to get this done
Okay, well, go.
Let's get this done by 10. We are. We're
moving
on
right along.
Mirrors 1 and 2.
C.
I think C is fine. All right. Salem's Lot. Original miniseries. Original miniseries. TV miniseries. Yeah, there's 3 miniseries for Salem's
We haven't had a good burp in a while. I'm gonna burp.
Okay. I think C is fine.
You're welcome. As requested, there was a burp for you guys. Salem's Lot. That is a franchise I want to love more. I want it to be better, but it's just they're all like, if you haven't seen them in a long time, you're like, ooh, Salem's Lot, and then you watch it and you're like, oh, Salem's Lot.
Oh no, there's also a return to Salem's Lot.
Yeah,
which is Larry Cohen. So there's actually 4.
I say it be a C.
C is fine. Critters is next. There are 4 original movies. They did some web stuff. There's, I guess, like a direct-to-video one. Mr. Bones, I have seen Oculus. It's awesome. Yeah.
And
that's Mike Flanagan. So
Memories of a Murder you have to pay for and to stream it. And I've been looking at Zia Records and stuff, and I have not found it. So it's on my list. I have been looking out for it, but have not seen it yet. I will watch it at some point. John, do you own Memories of a Murder yet, or have you seen it yet?
No, I haven't seen it.
Yeah, no. I want to. I enjoy it's. Is it Korean? I think it's Korean, right? I enjoy Korean horror. It's free on Hulu. Okay, well then maybe I'll watch it. I thought I only saw it on Amazon, and Amazon you had to pay. But if it's free on now we're talking the Asian one, right? Because there's another movie like Memoirs of a Murder or something, right? We're talking the Asian one, right? Yeah, John, I consider it an unofficial Mirrors 3.
Okay.
I don't know. Okay. So,
okay.
But Memories of a Murder. Maybe. Okay. I'll try and get around to that then.
Okay. Okay. So we are on Critters.
So, Critters.
I think C is fine.
Okay, good. Because I don't give a fuck about that. Like Critters is like Ghoulies for me. Maybe a lot of people like them. It's like Chucky. I don't care.
Wow, that's harsh. Human Centipede.
Okay, the first one is brilliant. I don't know that I'd give it an S, but the first one gets an A for me. It is a tough watch, but that is what makes horror movies good. Like I Spit on Your Grave, like you said, John. I'm not a fan of rape. Well, no, of course not. But it's a horror movie. We need something tough to happen. We need controversy. We need conflict. We need these things part of a film, especially a horror film. So something that is tough to watch is great. So the first one is very good. The second one is a huge, significant drop off, but it's still entertaining. And then the third one is just trash. So I would say the first one's an A, second one's a C, third one's a D, which makes me okay with this franchise being a C.
And I have not seen one, so this is all on you.
Wuss.
I just don't care to see somebody's mouth.
I own them all.
No, maybe one day, but I doubt it.
But I thought you like eating buttholes.
Female buttholes.
They're not all dudes. This isn't a sausage fest.
I don't know, man. It sounds kind of gay to me. Gay.
Oh.
Gay.
Women's buttholes sound gay to you.
Gay.
Yes. I said it. Not a fan of rape.
Okay, next, Chud.
My movies. Oh, grapes. Are we talking Love, Ghoulies, and Critters? What grapes? What are grapes in your movies? I don't get it.
Rape. He doesn't like rape movies.
Oh, he's grapes. And that's right. We said that a long time ago. We established that rule that we were going to say grapes.
Yeah, because YouTube doesn't like the R word.
Yeah, they don't like that.
Yeah. Or you have to say SA. They also don't like sexual assault. So you say SA, even though I just said it.
Yeah.
Chud. And Chud 2, Bub the Chud. So there's 2 of those.
The first Chud is a lot of fun, man. And I think I have Chud 2 and Chud 3's on my list to get.
There is no Chud 3.
Oh, is there what am I thinking of? Something that has a third. So maybe then I haven't seen Chud 2. I gotta look.
I don't own any of them.
Oh, really? I can't reach. They're way up there. I can't reach. So yeah, the first Chud is a lot of fun. Is it the best put together movie? No, but I think we agreed based on maybe other folks' opinions to leave Chud at a C. But the first one is fun.
The second one is
seen?
okay. It's got Garrett
Okay.
Graham as Bub. So, but
Yeah,
it's
and
not
maybe
really
a lack of just only having two, maybe that kind of hurt it as well. But I'm okay with Chud being a C.
okay. Dentist and Dentist 2.
Yeah. The box set's nice. Is it Vestron that put it out or something?
Yeah.
But yeah, the movies are they're okay. I'm okay
I've
with
seen the
C.
first one, but not the second one. I started the second one, then something happened and I had to leave it. Okay, so stays at C. The Slumber Party Massacre films. So we got 1, 2, 3, and a remake. So 4.
Yeah, that thumbnail there, the Slumber Party Massacres, makes the Hoff very jealous. With the legs spread wide open there. Yeah, the Hoff is very jealous of that thumbnail.
It's very understandable.
Yeah.
So
it's funny that the Hoff has lasted that long with the super spread right there.
Well, he's the Hoff.
Yeah, he is.
He's like the new Chuck Norris.
Yeah.
I'm good with C.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's do it.
Okay. Next one is Decoys.
Haven't seen it.
There's 2 of them. I have C is fine.
Okie dokie.
Here is one I have no idea about, but it was recommended. Jester 1 and 2.
So, and I think Elika really enjoyed the Jester movies. Maybe other folks did as well. But I thought the first one was pretty bad. And I tried to get myself to watch the second one, but I do think that I would have had to pay. And I was not going to do that. So I've not seen the second one yet, but the first one, it didn't do it for me. So it was, they kind of look nice. So, but I think you and I, although not being fans, we did get viewer input that got that to a C. So I think that's why it's there. So I'm okay leaving it a C.
And let's see, we got Slumber Party Massacre 1 through 3 were cool. I agree. I like 1 through 3. The remake was gay. Yeah, it was woke. Yeah, it wasn't great. But the idea of the Slumber Party Massacre films is that it's directed by a feminist, written by a lesbian. That's how all of them. That's what Roger Corman wanted to do. And the Decoy films are fun. They're okay. Yeah, they're more sci-fi probably than horror, but they're enjoyable. Naked women and shit.
Oh, gay for naked women. Magneticone says Jester's a D. Mr. Bone says I thought Jester was jank. So there's 2 votes for no on the Jester, but I think we leave it there. I'd have to watch the second one, but yeah.
Oh look, no, we did move it. Okay, all right. So Jester stays where it's at. I can't say anything. The Ginger Snaps movies. There's 3.
Man, I don't understand the love for the first Ginger Snaps. People talk about it fucking
love Ginger Snaps. Yeah,
it just fucking didn't. It just did nothing for me. I don't know, man. Yeah,
I like the idea of the whole thing of the puberty, of her getting her period, of the wolf smelling the period, the whole thing of what these things really would be. It's like a zombie movie. Women would be dead. There wouldn't be any women out there if we were in a zombie world, because they would smell blood from their period. Yeah. And that stuff's never brought up in these movies. They do bring it up in Friday the 13th Part 2 at the beginning when they're all sitting around the campsite, and so bears don't come in. The one guy kind of underneath his breath, because he's embarrassed, he goes, and clean up after a menstrual cycle. So very few movies actually mention that stuff, and I think that's one of the reasons why I liked it.
But it's at the same time, movies typically don't mention somebody having to take a shit. Not that often in movies do you go hang on, I got to go drop deuce, unless it helps the storyline. Typically we don't see people going to the bathroom or deal with these type of things. So I get what you're saying, but I think it's just naturally ignored because it's kind of gross and women just deal with it. But I don't know. Maybe it's
I don't know,
because it's
man. I
Canadian.
got my red wings. I don't know about you.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, no, I don't know. Is it because they're Canadian? Maybe, but sloppy joes, man, I just don't know. Ugh. See, sometimes that's why I wish I had.
Guy does not have his red
control.
wings.
Fuck no, he doesn't. Fuck no. He doesn't.
So it's okay, but I think you could stay at C because I love the first one. The second one is very weird, and then the third one is a prequel. It's like way back. I don't know, during sometime the 1800s or something. So I think it could stay. Toxic Avenger.
Okay. Yeah, the new one's great, and there's a couple that are fun, but I don't. They're pretty bad movies. Like, just to be real, but I'm bright. I like the new one. You watched it now, right?
I liked it. Yeah, I enjoyed it quite a bit, and surprisingly, I thought Dinklage was really good in it as the dad. I enjoyed it. I like all the Toxic Avenger movies, but they're not.
What is going on?
They're not high art. But I do appreciate Lloyd Kaufman and how he loves foreign films and Shakespeare and all that type of stuff. So, and he always seems to add that type of things into these types of movies. So, but I think C is fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Now, here we go. Wishmaster.
I will tell you after I watch them all.
I think C is fine. The first one is fun, does not follow the rules. The second one is okay. And then the third and fourth one are just kind of whatever, I guess. I don't really remember them that well, but I think C is fine.
Okay.
Witchboard movies, done by the guy who did Night of the Demons.
The new one saved it for me, or else I think it might have been a D, but that new one from 2 or 3 years ago, a lot of hate on it, but I really enjoyed it. It's not great, but I enjoyed it. So I'm good with it being a C.
Okay. Yeah, I enjoyed the first one. Tanya Katane's in it. I think she gets naked in the shower, so that's good. The second one has Amy Dolan's in it once again. So, not too bad. Then C is fine. After that would be Stephen King's Sometimes They Come Back. Sometimes They Come Back Again. And then Sometimes They Come Back something. I forget what the third one is completely called.
And sometimes OGP doesn't know shit about these franchises.
So first one is good. Second one is okay. And the third one takes place up at the Antarctic. It's like The Thing. So I think C is fine.
Okay.
The next one is, it's hard to see, but it's Night of the Scarecrow 1 and 2. I've only seen the first one. I have not seen the second one. I like the first one.
I don't know enough to, man, I can't fucking remember. The Scarecrow movies, there's a few different ones now, and it's fucking me up if I've seen them. There's another movie that I'm confusing with Scarecrow. What's the one where they blame it on the guy who's like retarded, that he killed the kid?
That's Scarecrow, Dark Knight of the Scarecrow.
But so that's not this franchise, right?
No, this is it. It's Dark Knight of the Scarecrow.
Oh,
this is Dark Knight of the Scarecrow 1 and 2.
Oh, and okay, maybe and you haven't seen 2?
I've not seen 2. 2 is one of those ones where it was made like 30 years later, kind of like The Town That Dreaded Sundown. It's that type of thing.
Because the first one, I'd probably give it a B. So maybe that's why we went C. So I'd say play it safe, leave it at a C for now.
Okay. Next one would be the Boogeyman films.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Bubba didn't do it. Bubba did not do it. No, he didn't.
He did not. But they blamed him anyways because he's a retard.
Metal Greg wasn't a fan of the Peter Dinklage version. I thought it was fun. I thought it was pretty fun.
I enjoyed it. Yeah, it's different.
I gotta go poop is the first line in The Fanatic, and that's a weird fucking movie, Fluff. But throughout the movie, he would have had to poop more than that probably over the course of the time, and they just don't do it. So, yeah.
Well, because he pooped just everything that right at that moment, like 3 days worth of poop came out.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. So the Boogeyman movies, these are the Sam Raimi produced ones. So Boogeyman, Boogeyman 2, Boogeyman 3. These are the remake, basically, of the original The Boogeyman, which is brilliant. These were okay. I think the first one was okay. The second one, I think, is fake. Like, it's actually a fake Boogeyman. And then the third it kind of goes back to the first. They were okay.
Yeah, and I was confused, and I still haven't gone back to revisit the franchise. I just haven't had time yet. So I don't know if I've seen them or not. So I'm just going to defer to whatever you think.
See is fine.
Okay.
There are 3 Curse movies.
Yeah. Never seen any of them.
Okay. C is fine on those. There are 3 Sorority House Massacres. There's 3 Sorority House Massacres. Very Roger Corman. They're Roger Corman flicks produced. Jim Wynorski, I think, did some of them.
Honestly, right now, I can't remember if I've seen any of them.
Okay.
I think maybe the first one. I don't know. Maybe one of them. I don't know. But so whatever you think.
C is fine. The Evil Bong movies. I worked on Evil Bong 777. And there are 8 of them. I believe that there are 8.
Yeah, I would think you're a lunatic if you wanted to argue higher than C, but I won't argue lower.
No, C is fine. Beyond the Door, there are 3 of them. The third one. So the first 2 are very Exorcist ripoffy. They're Italian.
Okay.
The third one is a possessed train. The third one is awesome because it's so bad. It's just. I remember near the end, I'm like, the train is possessed. It really needs to come off of the train track and like start attacking people just like on the dirt, and it does. So I was very excited about that. Yeah. So C, I think, is fine with those.
Okay.
And then the Pulse movies. There's 3 American, and I think there's a couple foreign ones, maybe. I know there's at least one. I'm pretty sure you've seen at least the first one. That's the computer one where the ghosts are coming like out of the computer.
Oh, yeah. That's right. Yeah. Because I've seen 2 of them, but they're like not related or something, but they're like the same.
Oh, no. You were collecting any movie called Pulse, and most of those have nothing to do with it. There's only these 3 American ones, and 2 and 3 were made back to back. And then there's the original Pulse from like Japan or wherever it is. Yeah.
Well, they're over there. I've seen 2 movies called Pulse, and I liked them both. They're both kind of the same premise, but I guess they're not related to each other. But I liked them both. I don't know about the rest, so I'm okay with leaving it at a C unless you have an argument otherwise.
No, C is fine. 1 is good. 2 and 3 are not bad at all, but it kind of brings it down. So I would almost say it's a B, but 2 and 3 bring it down to a C. All right, so that is it for C. So now we're in D, Puppet Master series.
It's a D. They're not good. You know, I think people like them because they like cheesy, goofy, funny little horror movies, but they're just not good movies.
And there's a bunch of them. There's like what, 10?
Yeah.
Wait, like 10 of them or something? I would agree D is fine because on rewatching them, they're boring.
Yeah.
They are dull. So D is okay. Sharknado movies.
I think the only reason people like the Sharknado movies is because of the crazy like ensemble cast that they put together. These are really pretty dumb movies. I would, there's nothing in C that is not as good. Sharknado is not as good as anything in C, so it needs to stay D.
Okay, I would agree.
That's my opinion.
Yeah, I enjoyed them all, mostly just for the concept and working with Tara Reid and stuff like that. So I enjoyed them, but D is fine. I could go C, but I think D is okay. The Silent Hill movies, I like the first one. The second one is kind of weak, and I heard the third one is awful.
The one that just came out. What is that? The third one, the one that just came
Return.
out.
Yeah,
That is fucking is the dumbest fucking shit I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, no, D.
Okay. The Howling movies.
Yeah, I think we said that. My opinion, the first one is a very like rewatchable, decent movie. The rest of this is dog shit. So
I would disagree. I would think these would still go up by Children of the Corn. I think that these are they're compatible with Children of the Corn.
On Voyage to the Bottom of the Barrel, one of the movies we reviewed was like The Howling, I don't know, 3 or 4 because of how fucking bad it is. And so this is just, it's a franchise that it's joked about how bad the movies are. So
But they're enjoyably bad for me.
Oh
but
no, it was
I could still go
not so much. Okay.
Yeah, C, but I believe it a D.
Okay.
The April Fool's Day movies, I believe there was 3 of those. There's the original, there is a remake, and then there is April Fool's, which is a black remake.
Yeah, I don't really know. I can't remember. I don't know if I've seen any of them, honestly.
The first one could go into C, maybe, B, like a low B, high C. The second one is kind of like, I know the remake of I Know What You Did Last Summer. It's like that quality.
Yeah.
And then the third one is just, look, it's the same movie, but with black people. So
there it stays.
Yeah. Psycho Cop 1 and 2. Not a fan of part 1, but 2 was great.
Yeah. I don't think I've seen 2, but 1 was very bad.
So unfortunately, 1 brings down 2. So it will stay in D then.
Okay.
These I think are going to be my choice. The Hayride movies, 1 and 2.
Oh yeah, haven't seen them. I added them to my list to try and check them out, but
yeah, I like the first one is okay. It deals with one of those Halloween hayride things where they're, where it's all, you take the hayride and you go through like the farms and the crops and all that. And the guy's killing people. And I just, it's okay. The second one is Halloween 2. It's him killing everybody in a hospital. And I really enjoyed part 2.
Yeah.
And it takes place seconds after the first one, which I really enjoyed.
Okay.
So, but D is fine because the first one just isn't great. And so it brings down the second one.
Mr. Bones says, when are y'all doing the horror calendar idea? What horror calendar? Am I missing something?
Oh, you're the Fango.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not a calendar. It's a poster. But we're gonna be kind of going over it here once we're done with this. So we're almost there, and then we'll kind of show it, and then I'm gonna post on Instagram, post a picture of it and stuff, so you can see. But we're gonna begin those rankings next week.
And what did we decide? Because there's 100 of them. So what, 10 a week, 15 a week?
Yeah, we'll do. Well, I kind of think we should do 20 a week and get it done in 5
Then
weeks.
We got to go through it faster than what we're doing.
We already talked about that. It's only one movie. It's not a franchise.
Okay.
Here we're arguing 4 or 5 movies at a time.
Fair enough. Yeah, that's true. So Hayride, I think, stays here. Next one would be Scarecrow, Scarecrow Slayer, and Scarecrow Gone Wild.
Yeah, I think all 3 of those now,
yes.
But I haven't seen any yet.
It is a D. I enjoy the first one. The second one, just what the fuck? I don't know how this thing got made. And then the third one is not that great either. So they just kind of go down in quality. But I did enjoy the first one. It also has Tiffany Shepis in it, and she gets naked. So not too bad. Yeah. The When a Stranger Calls movies. So there's the original, there's a sequel, and then a remake. We said D.
Okay. I I don't know if I've seen any of them again. That maybe I might have just left that up to you.
Yeah, the remake is average. It's okay. The sequel I thought was awful to the original, and the original is kind of a classic. So it's an urban legends type of movie. This is partially David Sterling, but witchcraft. He's not part of the whole thing.
Yeah, he's like comes in at like 14 or something or 13.
I don't care about these movies at all. So
yeah, those maybe belong as a F, but maybe somebody else said D, but I don't know. No, fuck the witchcraft movies.
Do we want to move it unless somebody says something?
And anybody have an argument for witchcraft, or it's going to an F? Speak now or forever hold your Reese's Pieces. I would play my music, but I don't have any. Oh, here we'll play this music while we're waiting. No, we won't. Jesus, that blew my eardrums out. My bad. Mr. Bell says no, drop it down. Fluffy says F witchcraft. So yeah, let's F it.
Good enough for me.
There you go. Yeah.
And then we already talked about Sleepaway Camp.
Yep. Okay.
So then that means our last one is Faces of Death.
Yeah.
F.
Yeah. The new movie is fucking terrible. It's not an F, but based on the franchise and stuff, it's dumb. It's an F. Magnetic Con says F. The House of G-Fam says I. It's an I. So there it is, set in stone. John, would you do us a favor and share that now that it is finalized, our ranking, maybe share it to your X account again, formerly known as Twitter? I mean, you don't have to do it this second, but at some point will you post it there?
Yeah, I just want to make sure that I change it.
Okay.
Or that I save it. So
sure. Yeah, you do that, and I will pull up this guy right here while John's working on that. Did I fuck you up by moving those?
No, I'm just making sure I saved it.
Okay.
So
here is the top 100 horror movies as chosen by Fangoria readers. And these are in no particular order, but John and I intend on putting them in an order. So you have things like Halloween, The Thing, The Exorcist. These will be single movies, not franchises. So a lot of the stuff that we argued before, like The Shining, now we can put The Shining at an S. Or Halloween, we can put Halloween at an A or an S. Hellraiser, we can put the first one where it belongs and not have to worry about the whole franchise. Same thing goes, like with everything in this here. So, Ring and Ringu are separate now. Omen, Train to Busan, which we didn't have Train to Busan on our list there because there's two movies, but that's okay. Videodrome, The Blob, Paranormal Activity. So, and the reason some of these are in color and some are not is because this is an example. Mine, all but two are in color because when you get the poster, you scratch it off like a lottery ticket, and under the gray is the color image of the poster. And so you know what you've watched. As you watch it, you scratch them off. So it's kind of a fun little poster to have. My daughter got it for me, and I think it's very cool. The movies I haven't seen for me out of all of them are Nope, and the other one by the dude that did Nope.
Probably Us.
Maybe it's Us. Let's see what else is on here. I thought they were down by the bottom. Shaun of the Dead, Videodrome, Possession.
Now, how do we know what Possession that is? There's a few.
Oh, it's the original, like way back in the day, Possession.
Okay.
You could tell by the poster. We'll match up artwork if we have to.
So let's see, Possession.
But
the film from 1981. It does have
I
a
am
swimming, or she's in like water.
my O's are over there now.
If it's the Sam Neill one, yes, I am. Yes, if it's that one, I'm excited because it's a. Is it a?
I think it's a Sam Neill one. I'm pretty sure it's
Okay. Yeah, I'm all for that. Then.
Okay,
that would make sense.
Yeah, well, and that's where, as we rank and review these, if we're not sure which version it is or whatever, we'll do our homework at that time.
I mean, some of these I'm assuming would be obvious. Halloween would be John Carpenter. The Thing would be Carpenter. Exorcist is the first one. Suspiria, I wonder which one that one is. It should be the Argento one. Scroll down.
I think it's the original one.
But it doesn't look like the actress who's in the movie, though.
Yeah.
Unless they mean the remake.
Unless they had both on here, but I don't. Maybe it's. I'm not sure. I'm not prepared to answer that. And if we're planning on ending this video at any time soon, then we don't want to dive too far into each.
Ooh, zombie.
But yeah, so here it is. Nope, down on the bottom row. So I have not scratched that one off because am I going to watch it? Nope. And
but you will for this though.
And Get Out? No, I won't. I'll just put them as fuck knows.
What? Oh, come on. If I'm going to watch every single one of these.
We're not watching them all. We're just ranking them off of memory and stuff. You fucking watch 100 movies. You going to watch 20 movies this week, sir?
You should watch the ones that you haven't seen. Like, I've never seen Martyrs, so I should watch Martyrs.
Oh, no, you should watch Martyrs. Martyrs is
okay, then you should watch Get Out.
It's fucking horrible.
No, it's not. It has a twist. You did not allow it to get to the good stuff. You turned it off immediately going, it's woke.
I got out while the getting's good.
No, you did not.
I did.
Which Dawn of the Dead? I'm assuming they're talking about George Romero's, not the remake.
Where do you see? Well, yeah. I do believe this is a poster image. I'm not on the website right now. I'm on an image I have saved. So, and you can't click on these anyways, because it's just a poster. But on the website, I do believe that they have an actual list of all these movies.
Is it so the when we go?
Yeah, but we'll do it when we review the movies. It's 10 o'clock already.
Fangoria magazine. I just want to see if I can find the poster, because so I can make sure.
Well, I'll get you that. We're boring the fuck out of everybody right now.
No, you're boring the fuck out of everybody.
Well, you're the one that stopped and typed. So anyways, okay. Well, this is what we're going to do next. We're going to review, or we're going to not review. We're going to create a tier list for these movies where they should be. We're going to rank each one of them kind of like we did with the franchises, but these are standalone movies. So join us for that. We'll do 20 a week. So we'll probably start, do the like top 2 rows the first week. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. 10 per row. So we'll do like the top 2 rows. So next week we'll be talking Halloween, The Thing, Exorcist, Texas Chainsaw, Nightmare on Elm Street, Alien, Shining, Scream, Night of the Living Dead, Jaws, Get Out, Reanimator, Black Christmas, Rosemary's Baby, American Werewolf in London, Suspiria, Hellraiser, Hereditary, Psycho, and The Evil Dead. So, John, you need to watch Suspiria.
If it's the Argento one, I'm good. I can't be the remake. It has to be the original.
So, but if you go to the Fangoria, anybody who wants to know, if you go to the Fangoria website, it does break down everything about this.
I looked, but I did not see it.
Yes, join us, shall you? So I will help figure that out. I don't want us to worry about that right now. We will get to that. So, but anyways, we're done. We're set in stone now. The tier list for the horror franchise that we have come to an agreement on. Some John disagrees with me, some I disagree with John, but the consensus is set. The Sunday Night Mayhem horror franchise tier list is set in stone. Next, we'll begin the top 100 horror movies according to franchise or according to Fangoria readers. So that shall begin next week. Also, next week, we'll be talking again about where to go. Oh, here, Mandalorian and Grogu. John won't. He'll just say no, and I'll talk about it. And then Passenger, Don't Ever Stop. Hopefully, they're both good. We shall see, though.
Okay, there we go.
Fucking John. It was nice hanging out with you, John, while you do your homework. You're like one of those guys.
Trying to find
like,
the thing on Fangoria, and it's not there. I can't find it.
You ever see? Well, I told you I will find it for you, and I'll send it to you. We don't have to do it while we're sitting here. You're like Penny. Remember the episode of Big Bang Theory where the girls go to Vegas to party, and then Penny gets like a job interview, so she has to do homework. So she's sitting at the bar with her laptop while everybody else is trying to have fun. You're being Penny right now.
You're being petty.
Oh, well, the viewers are being bored. So, yeah. Get off your ass, John. Pay attention to the viewers. Tommy told
Sorry,
you.
Tom. Sorry, yeah. Tom. I will.
But anyways, it's been fun. Mildly argumentative this evening, as we do. That's how we roll. We don't see eye to eye on a lot of movies, and that's good. It makes it fun. If we agreed on everything, it would make for a boring show. So thank you all for hanging out with us. John, thank you for having your tier list ready to go and everything.
I can finally delete it.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, well, no, don't delete it. You got to save it. Did you upload it?
I saved it.
Okay. Yeah. But make sure before you delete it, make sure share it to X, right? So anybody who wants to go back, so we can go reference it.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah. If you don't mind so much sharing it to X.
Sure.
I don't know, man. Gail has a box coming tomorrow. I got a box from Gail coming tomorrow. You got a box from Gail coming tomorrow, right? Everybody has a box from Gail. No, I'm kidding.
Gail's
just us.
box.
Man, maybe tomorrow.
It's Horror Movie Monday.
Well, you're not invited. I love that the feat with the axe. That's great. Like this would have been maybe if you had a better cinematographer for Axmas 2, he could have done a shot like this. I kid. The cinematography for Axmas 2 was good.
It would have been all blurry.
Rude. Well, only the axe and the silhouette of the guy are in focus. Everything else in the shot is blurry. Look. It's very cinematic. I like it a lot.
It's a good shot. It's a good shot. I don't know what movie. What movie is that from? Do you know? Or
It's not from a movie. It's just like not an AI thing, but it's stock footage. It's not from a movie. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's from I forget what you call that. Shutterstock.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know. Fuck it. Maybe John, you're not invited anyways, but
nothing wrong with next Sunday.
That means the box has to sit and I have to look at an unopened box for a week.
Okay, so what you do, you cut it open, you look at what's inside, then you tape it back up.
That's rude and cheating. I'm telling Gail. That's funny. You can tape it and put it back.
How do you think I knew what I always got for Christmas?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Gail, thank you. Dick. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, there. See, Bones is special edition. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe.
No.
Anyways, John, your plans freed up for tomorrow, didn't they? Anyways, you originally had plans, but now you don't.
We'll see. Ugh.
Go to bed, Grandpa. It's been fun, everybody. See you tomorrow or maybe next Sunday. Who knows?